Hi, welcome to the All Signs Their Feelings for you from December 29th through January 4th, 2026. We're almost there. We're almost at 2026, you guys. Hi, hope you guys are enjoying your holiday season. Buenos dias. Hold on. I never have the friggin' angle correctly. Hold on for a second. And is it good? Please let me know if the sound quality is up to par in the internet before I get into the live stream. I've got a house full of people. Today we are all getting ready to watch a football game. I got all my brothers here. So I'm gonna try and keep it under 3.5 hours. Hi Diana. Hi, one of the moon children. Hi, Apparent Choice Tarot. So yeah, I've got a house full of people. So I'm going to try not to do a 3.5 hour live stream, but I'm not going to let it interfere with the message. If the message wants to be 20 minutes long per sign or 15 minutes, 10, I'm going to honor it. But I'm going to try to set my intention to not make it a very long live stream. Thank you, Naomi. Hi, Soul Vibes, or Soul Vibe. Don't mind my appearance. I have been doing a lot lately. Went paddleboarding all day yesterday, got a lot of sun. My hair is not hairing today. It's got a mind of its own. So it is Capricorn's birthday season, so happy birthday to all of the amazing sea goats. My best friend had his birthday yesterday. So I'm gonna start with Capricorn first, and then we're gonna go from Aries through Pisces. All right, so let's begin. All right. Hi, Infinite Faith. Is that, make sure it doesn't have a glare. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Let's see what comes through. All right. What do we have for Capricorn this week? Who are they connecting to, and what's their feelings for Capricorn for the next 7 days? What do we have for Capricorn? I don't think I introduced my channel. Oh well. If you're here, you can look at the little icon underneath the video and see it's Baddison. All right, what do we have for Capricorn this week? What do we have for Capricorn for the next 7 days? The Six of Cups hopped out, Capricorn. The Six of Cups shows up when we're reminiscing, when we're feeling a bit nostalgic. So you may have someone who's reflecting on you guys' relationship around this time frame. Okay, it could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be a water sign, but someone could be in their feelings about you. It doesn't mean you're not speaking or are speaking. It just, someone's in a vibe and they're thinking about you. May have gotten like a reminder of your birthday around this time frame and seeing a collage of photos you've taken together, things like that. Capricorn, what do we have for Capricorn? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday sea goats. All right, Capricorn, your person's feelings this week. We have the Magician. This is Gemini, Virgo energy. Their intentions with you. We have the Ace of Wands. That's the card that I used for my thumbnail for today's live stream. Their behavior and actions towards you. The Ten of Pentacles. That's both of the pictures I used for the thumbnail. For my thumbnails, I usually try to take the energy of the birthday person. This is Ten of Pentacles, that's Capricorn, and have that as the thumbnail. So, looks good. It kind of matches that reading I posted for you yesterday. What is Capricorn's feelings for this person? The Nine of Pentacles. And that was in your yesterday's reading. The overall energy for the reading, we have the Page of Wands. This looks really good, Capricorn. You got someone excited about the two of you. You've got somebody who intends to keep the spark going if you've already been dealing with each other for a while, or to create a spark with you if this is someone new, okay? Because with your feelings showing up as the Nine of Pentacles, this could be you acknowledging that you're not in a committed relationship with this person just yet, okay? That you are free to go as you please, free to talk whomever you want to talk to, and with their behavior being the Ten of Pentacles, that's telling me that this person wants a future with you. And that's what I got for you in your yesterday's reading. This was all in there. Look at that. Coming in strongly. You got someone that sees a long-term future with you. I like how they're showing up as well. I do have the Page of Wands as the overall energy, and it shows me someone taking a picture. Remember how during the pre-shuffle, Capricorn, the Six of Cups hopped out, and I said maybe around this time frame, someone's getting like a little collage reminder. You know how your iPhone will say, this time last year, you created a memory with this person, blah, 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 blah. Or on your Facebook or your iPad, I don't know. And I said someone may be looking at your picture. And I have the overall energy showing me someone taking a picture. So someone may have taken your picture and they're looking at it right now and really feeling good about the two of you's connection and daydreaming about a long-term future with you. This does feel like this is someone that you're actively connecting to around this time frame, texting regularly, making plans to hang out regularly. I'm not getting any bad blood off of the two of you. This feels like a healthy beginning of a relationship. Now, if this is someone that you're currently not talking to, I'm not getting it's because of any bad issues. Maybe you're busy with work, because remember, you're coming in as the Nine of Pentacles as your feelings, which is a very independent person, someone that's got an active schedule, whether you run your own business, work for a higher company, or you've got kids. It's like you've got a very, productive lifestyle, and you're doing really good for yourself. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So let's clarify. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. We have the Magician. Why the Magician for how this person feels about Capricorn? When you look at the Magician as feelings, when it's tied in with the Ace of Wands as intentions and the Ten of Pentacles as behavior towards the relationship, the Magician as feelings talks about feeling creative, feeling like someone feels like, I've got the stuff to make this happen with Capricorn. I've got everything I need. I know my worth. I know what I've got to show up. Like if you know you have the gift of charisma, it's like this person's going to utilize that charisma. If someone's really good at flirting, they're going to take advantage of their flirting skills. If this person's a good talker or a good listener, they're going to take advantage of their talking or listening skills. It's someone utilizing their skills to let this happen. Why the Magician? Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys are getting a text around this time frame, like today or any day now. It feels like an active communication between the two of you, and I got the Three of Pentacles on the bottom telling me that you guys work really well together. You guys have a good rapport. Some of you guys could be co-workers, could be platonic friends right now, trying to get something established. If you're beyond the platonic stage, if you're beyond all that stuff, you got someone that is making attempts to communicate with you around this time frame. I'm getting today. Like someone's getting a text today. All right. Whoever this person is, Capricorn, their intentions being the Ace of Wands, judging by the art depiction, it's telling me that this person intends to make you smile. Doesn't want to add any drama to your life. Wants to be the reason why you're happy. Wants to make you laugh. Wants you to always feel like you're having a good time around them. Okay. The Ace of Wands as intentions can also talk about the intention to be like physical, sexual. I don't know what YouTube allows on live streams, but you get it. You get what I'm talking about. So let's take a look at your feelings for this person, Capricorn. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Why the Nine of Pentacles, please, for how Capricorn feels about this person. Strong earth energy coming through. Strong earth. I got all earth and fire here. With a splash of Gemini, but I got predominantly earth and fire. Why the Nine of Pentacles for how Capricorn feels about this person this week? Capricorn. Two of Swords and the Five of Cups. A part of you just wants to ignore this because of something that happened to you in the past that you're scared of repeating. I'm not getting it's this person that hurt you, though. It's like you may feel like you gotta stay busy, stay focused on other things right now, because when you stop and reflect or emotionally engage, that's when things start to get too close for comfort for you, maybe. I feel like I have a Capricorn that's scared to get close to people and pushes them away because of maybe a past situation where you got close to someone or people and you may have gotten pushed away yourself. I have the King of Wands and the Sun right underneath that. That's strong Leo energy. So the fifth house is coming in predominantly right now. The fifth house is all about self-expression, thinking being optimist, or I can't say that word for some reason. Thinking more like positively about what could happen and not comparing the past with the present. Because the past, you may have had to go through an experience to learn something, and you already learned from that. So why would you have to repeat it again unless you didn't learn from it? So, whoever this person is that I'm tapping into for you, you find them very attractive, very, very good looking. There could be a slight age difference. You're worried about something changing the moment you give more into it. Like you may be thinking to yourself, the moment I let my guard down, that's when people change. That's when people start acting funny. That's when they start taking advantage. Things like that. So it's like you're wanting to stay in independent mode to show people, I don't need anybody. Because you feel like when you do need people, they're not there. Okay, so let's clarify this person's intentions. We got the Ace of Wands. Why the Ace of Wands as this person's intentions with Capricorn? You just have someone here that's trying to start something, and they may feel like they're being met with resistance from you. And as I dived into their intentions, I see the Queen of Swords just when I was talking about they're being met with resistance. If you look at this person's body language, they look like they're not really open for affection, open for playfulness, things like that. They look like they got too much on their mind. And remember, their intentions is to make you smile, make you laugh. They might be saying in this reading today, I gotta find a way to like loosen Capricorn up, to let them like feel comfortable with me. But I'm not getting that it's for ill intentions. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't have the Ten of Pentacles as their behavior. The Ten of Pentacles as behavior talks about tradition, value, family, long-term investments, building a life. Hold on, let me get another card on that. Clarify this person's intentions. I mean, you don't look angry. You don't look like... You just look like someone that is more focused on yourself and not really like focusing on them too much around this time frame. Unless something did happen, but I'm not getting that. Seven of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Pentacles clarifying their intentions talks about investment, investing, planting seeds, okay? So this person intends to invest, but what they've already invested so far, they're taking a step back to see if it's growing or if they've got to change how they're showing up for you while still maintaining authenticity. I'm seeing repeated nines for you. Yeah, Capricorn, I've got repeated nines for you coming in, and we're on the last 3 days of the year of the 9. And I've been getting that for you a lot lately. Repeated nines. Actually, everyone's been getting it. What am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Everyone's been getting number 9s in their readings for the past couple of months now. We're getting ready to step into the year of the number 1. It's the year of 10, but it breaks down to a 1 because we do 1 through 9. And the year of the number 1 is new beginnings. It's new versions of ourselves coming out from all the growth we had for the 9-year cycle. You know, shedding old layers of ourselves and then stepping into new versions. So with the Sun showing up for you, you want to step into a new version of yourself around this time frame for your love life. You don't want to be tied down to past thinking, past betrayals, past anything if you're connecting with people that have not hurt you. It's like you really want to trust this person. You really do want to try and trust this person, but you're still kind of struggling with it. Or if it's not trusting the person, it could be trusting the situation. That could be what I'm getting. All right, got all these 9s though. And 9 times 3 is 27. 2 and 7 is 9. So that is a very important number for you. So let's clarify this person's behavior. We've got, I'm like dropping these cards. We got the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles as behavior, hold on, Page of Cups on the bottom, is telling me that this person is showing up for you like they would want someone to show up for them. It's like this person's telling me, I'm going to show up for Capricorn the way that I would like them to show up for me. Why the Ten of Pentacles? The Four of Cups and the Fool. So while they're showing up for you, Ten of Pentacles, they may feel like you're just not as enthusiastic about them. It's like the Fool over here is like, hey, Capricorn, let's have a new start. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go on a date. Let's go on a second date. Let's just do something. But the Four of Cups looks like someone who's emotionally checked out. It's like they're telling me that they're trying to give you a lot of attention this week. Remember, this is for the week ahead. It hasn't happened yet. It's for the week ahead. This is dated for going into the first year of 2026, okay? They're showing me that for the next several days, depending on when you watch this, if you watch this a month from now, just add 7 days, okay? For the next 7 days, this person's trying really hard to reach out, talk to you, all right? Communication with that Magician. Magician is Mercury energy, is the planet of a lot of communication, things like that. This person is trying to show you, I want this to happen. I want this new beginning for us, because the Fool talks about new beginnings, and I was just talking about how 2026 is the year of the number 1. All right, and the Fool is 0. It starts at ground 0. So this person is hoping to have a new start with you so that they can build this life with you. But like I said earlier, they're being met with resistance from you, but not because of them. You're not telling me anything negative about them. You're telling me what others have put you through, what other experiences you've gone through, and you're just trying to like not repeat. Okay, but you're very attracted to whomever this person is, Capricorn. You find them really good looking, like really, really good looking. Like I'm strongly getting that when you guys walk into a room together or engage with each other on social media, cell phones, whatever, it's ear to ear grins for the both of you. A lot of fun coming off of the two of you when I look at you when you guys aren't thinking too much in your head. When you guys aren't in your head, you guys look really happy, look like you're really excited to engage with each other. But once you guys get into your head and then start getting into your feelings, they start getting worried and you look like you're just wanting to shut the world out. With the Six of Pentacles getting my attention, it does look like you both want to give equally to this, but someone here needs to make a move. And it looks like it's your person making all the moves, but only... About that. That was my mom calling me. Thank goodness it didn't cancel the live stream. Thanks, Mom. All right. Clarify that King of Wands and the Two of Swords. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra that's trying to get your attention. King of Wands, Two of Swords. Four of Pentacles, that's Sun in Capricorn. And then I see the Five of Wands right underneath that and the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's trying to run, but someone wants to stay. And then I see the Ten of Cups right underneath that, Capricorn. Capricorn, I strongly feel that 2026 is going to be a beautiful year for you. A very beautiful year for you. I feel like you're completing a karmic lesson with that Wheel of Fortune being there. And you're gaining a lot of valuable wisdom around this time frame. And they want you to release the stuff that doesn't matter. Like, take the pearls of wisdom from the hardships you went through, but get rid of all the debris that is just like I'm seeing an image of a sifter. You know, I remember working at a deli a long, long time ago where they made chicken. And I remember having to sift through the powder with the chicken so that way all the other stuff just gets left behind and only what matters stays and moves forward to the next line. Now I just see an image of raw chicken. Sorry, guys. That was probably the worst example. Like, all right, how about like a gold sifter, like mining for gold, and you're taking that sifter and you're like shaking all the rocks that don't matter, the pieces of glass, and you're just taking all the gold, all right? That's what I'm kind of getting for you with that Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card. You went through a lot, and I can see it, and they're wanting you to sift through what matters the most for going forward, the things that you needed to collect to make it to the next round, and leave all the stuff that's just gunking up your energy. Because I am kind of getting a Capricorn that's like, I'm just going to run from this. Forget it. Nope, nope, nope. I don't care. You know, getting close to people just is not, you know, the vibe check right now. I feel like I can't count on people. But I'm strongly seeing that this person's got your back here. But you have to use your own intuition. If your intuition is saying, no, something ain't right about this person, trust it. All right? Don't force it. If your intuition is telling you, no, this person can't be trusted, back away, then that's something you need to follow. But if there's nothing that's telling you to run, but you're still feeling guided to run because of fear of things happening again, don't let fear drive you. Never let fear drive you. Your intuition and your discernment should drive you. But I am getting a Capricorn that does want to hold on to this. You don't want to let go. But look how exhausted you look like. You're like, yeah, I'm holding on to this, but I'm so exhausted with my love life. I just want to focus on money and me. That's safer. That's easier. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Shelp5287. Thank you for all you do. I'm a Scorpio and so tired of being a catalyst. I know. Girl, I think we've all been a catalyst. Thank you so much. So Capricorn, it feels like you want to hold on, but you look kind of exhausted with the whole process. It's like, oh, I want to hold on to this person, but dang it, I hope I don't regret it. But I do have the Queen of Cups showing up for you, indicating that your heart does want this person. So definitely do what you got to do. All right. Actually, let me clarify this Page of Wands because that's the overall energy. I think I already clarified it earlier and I got the Three of Pentacles, but let me just get one more card because that's a lot of messaging back and forth with that Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Four of Wands. And I do believe this came up for your weekly reading that I posted yesterday. I could be mistaken. I may be confusing you with the Aquarius reading I'm going to be posting later today. But the Four of Wands, that's marriage, that's commitment, that's coming together. So this reading looks good. It looks like it's the starting stages of a potential long-term future. So for those of you who are not in situations that feel stable, I'm going to pull your hidden messages. For those of you in more complicated situations or situationships or not talking to someone right now. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Capricorn, I have strong, strong fixed energy. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. I have Capricorn here. I have Virgo, Aries, Gemini. I think I already said Virgo. That's the main one. So fixed energy. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. Okay, so let's get the hidden messages for those of you in complicated situations. Please rock that like and subscribe button, your girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Broken trust, lies, cheating, promises shattered. Unsent messages, what was never said, holding back, drafted, and erased. Capricorn, you've got someone that's typing up messages and never hitting send. Whether it's because they fear that you're not going to respond back, or they fear that if they hit send, they'll discover that you blocked them. It's like you got someone that's typing up and erasing, typing up and erasing. I got can't move on, stuck loop, missing them, no closure. That could explain why the Six of Cups hopped out during a pre-shuffle. You got someone that is having trouble moving on and keeps on typing up a message and not hitting send on it. Real eyes, real lies, seeing clearly, illusion, correct, awareness. Yeah, there's broken trust here, possibly on both sides. Okay, so enjoy your birthday season, Capricorn. I adore you guys, and Happy New Year. On to Aries. Now we are officially starting the order of Aries through Pisces. Capricorn, do check out the new reading I posted for you yesterday if you resonated with this one. Hi, Aries. What up, buttercups? Traditional breakfast here today. Is that what you said, Infinite? I didn't have breakfast. I had my coffee and now I have a cup of water. All right. I'm trying to ease up on coffee while wearing an espresso shirt. All right, what do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries this week for the next 7 days? Aw, thank you, Emil. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You are such a sweetie. Thank you, guys. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries this week? Next 7 days, Aries. 2 more shuffles? 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my awesome Aries. All right, Aries, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Page of Pentacles. Someone's wanting to talk to you. Their intentions, we have the Death card. That's major for Scorpio. Their behavior, ooh, 5 of Swords. Someone's trying to come in and talk to you about something in order to change your mind about something else that you discovered. Almost like, so Aries, about what you saw a couple days ago. It's not really what you saw. This is what you really saw. And you're like, what are you talking about? Why are you telling me what I saw? I know what I saw. What did you see? What is Aries' feelings? We have the 10 of Cups and we have the overall energy, Ace of Swords. So Aries, whoever this person is, you want a future with them. 10 of Cups as your feelings tells me that you want a future. You want a relationship. You feel at home with this person. But there's something you need to talk to this person about. You're wanting to get the truth. But it kind of feels like you get a filtered version of the truth maybe. Or I don't know, it's like an animated version of the truth with that 5 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles is influencing that with the Sun and the 8 of Pentacles. You got someone that wants to make something work with you, but there's something going on where this person feels like they have to explain something in order to avoid something. And I don't know what they're talking about because I don't like the 5 of Swords card. The 5 of Swords as their behavior tells me that they may be manipulating a situation in order to continue being in your good side or on your good side. The 5 of Swords can also be sending mixed signals, acting manipulative. Let me just clarify that card before I dive in any further because the rest of the spread looks really good. All right, so let's clarify this person's feelings. We have the Page of Pentacles. Why the Page of Pentacles for how this person feels about Aries this week? Why the Page of Pentacles? Knight of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Well, they do love you. Someone feels a bit panicky. The original card being the Page of Pentacles tells me someone's coming in with a very grounded energy. And I like the combination that came out with it. It's just the fact that the 5 of Swords is showing up as someone's behavior is what's kind of giving me the impression that someone wants to put on the impression that everything is like calm, cool. You've got someone, Aries, that doesn't want to mess up something with you, but may feel like they already did, and they're trying to cover something up. But it doesn't have to be bad. It's just, you know what? I usually don't do this, but I'm going to skip a little bit and just clarify this just so I can rule out a few things. Because the rest of the spread looks really good, and I don't want to like clarify that 5 of Swords. Sometimes the 5 of Swords can tell me that you guys had a fight and maybe they're coming in with an apology. Why the 5 of Swords? 8 of Pentacles, the Empress, 4 of Pentacles, and the Emperor on the bottom. Some of you guys could be married to each other and you guys had a fight and they're trying to smooth things over, but while trying to smooth things over, they're trying to like reduce what was done to make it seem like someone's overreacting or overthinking or getting mad for no reason. But the 5 of Swords is telling me that something did happen that needs to be resolved before moving forward so it doesn't happen again. Okay, Aries. For some of you, you're already married to each other or working towards a serious relationship. You both love each other. You both care about each other. That's obvious. Something either went down or may go down this week where this person might hurt your feelings or do something that upsets you, and then after may try to like smooth things over with you to avoid you being upset and wanting to break things off with them, and might, while giving an apology, might add the but to the apology. Like, I know I said some things and hurt your feelings, but I feel like you are overreacting. This is what really happened. I think you saw something different, but this is what really happened. Like that. Sometimes tarot can make things seem more dramatic than it really is, because with the Empress and the Emperor and Eight of Pentacles clarifying their behavior towards you, it does feel like this is someone that generally does care about you and love you and support you, but maybe trying to get out of the doghouse. You know, we're all flawed. We all have moments where we might say something in the heat of the moment that we wish that we never said. But if you don't take accountability for it, you're not gonna grow from it. It's like someone is acknowledging that they did something wrong or might do something wrong, because remember, this is for the week ahead, and wants to apologize in order to, you know, not see something end between the two of you, but doesn't come in with full accountability. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but you did overreact, like that. So let's clarify your feelings and you'll be able to tell me a little bit more. You've got the Ten of Cups as your feelings, Aries. Why the Ten of Cups for how Aries feels about this person? Why the Ten of Cups? Why the Ten of Cups? The Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. Okay. So Aries, it feels like whatever that is that's going on, it doesn't slow you guys' connection down. I also had the Chariot right here and the Tower. Look at that. The Tower in this art depiction shows me you guys are going to put something behind you. You guys are going to put something behind you. Okay. But in order to get to that, I feel like someone really needs to like apologize and not add a but to it for this outcome to work in their favor. So Crosswatcher, if you are trying to apologize to Aries about something, what will help you the most is not adding the but. Just saying, I'm sorry for what I said and leaving it alone, because that could work in your favor with Aries, because Aries appreciates accountability. Aries appreciates someone who's owning up to their stuff and is, you know, not afraid to admit when they're wrong. But, if you add any buts to your apology, that could cost you, you know, the relationship a bit, or it changes aggressively. Because with the Wheel of Fortune being there, I am feeling like this may be a part of a karmic lesson for the two of you to grow from it. And there is a chance to have a fresh new start with the Fool. And I get this card a lot right when we're about to start a new year. Okay? Because I am getting an Aries that is not against having a fresh start. Okay? As long as you're honest with them, they will give grace, I feel. Whoever I'm tapping into, as far as the Aries is concerned, don't force it if it's not you. The Aries that I'm tapping into is forgiving, is a forgiving person, but only if you apologize and mean it and not try to gaslight. Because with the Tower's art depiction here, it shows whatever happens can be left in the past, where you guys can move forward from it. You know, whatever obstacles you guys had or complications, they can be left in 2025 with that Tower. Is kind of what I'm getting. Strong Scorpio energy coming through in Aries. Strong Scorpio in Aries. So let's clarify the Ace of Swords. Because Aries wants the truth. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Knight of Wands, and I got the Four of Cups. So Aries, I feel like you're ready to move forward. You're not someone that likes to drag things, you know, through the mud. You're ready to move forward. But if you feel like you're getting a half-assed apology, or someone's trying to make you feel like you're overthinking or being too sensitive, you will reject whatever they're offering you. Because you're on that horse ready to go into the new year, having a fresh, you know, opportunity for yourself in many areas of your life, not just love, career, friendships, personal goals, achievements, things like that. You're ready to rock. All right. So you're ready to move forward with this person as long as they're being straight up. But if not, you're just going to reject them in 2025 is what I'm getting. Now, if this is someone that you're married to, it's a little bit difficult to just be like, all right, peace, going into the new year without you. No. That's for the Aries that are not in long-term relationships yet, even though you guys were working towards that. But for my married Aries, I feel like if this person doesn't come to you acknowledging their part so you can acknowledge your part, you're just going to focus more on yourself with the repeated 9s being here for the 9 of Cups and the Hermit. Focusing on shedding old layers of what you feel like you need to work on within yourself and being self-focused. All right, I like that. I like it. So let's clarify that Death card. Let's clarify that Death card. Because with the Death card as intentions, with the 5 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles being there, it feels like this person intends to let something die, like bury it, all right? But to fully bury it, you got to acknowledge what, you know, what's dying in the first place. Why the Death card? The Judgment card and the Star. So Judgment is my apology card. It's my can I have another chance here card. Can you give this, you know, can we give this another try? The Star is healing after a tower. But I am getting though that if someone doesn't really show up authentically, Aries is out the door. Aries is out the door. Someone might put their foot in their mouth if they start to like backtrack and, you know, lie about everything, lie about the events. That's sabotaging something that doesn't need to be sabotaged. All right, so Aries, it feels like for the week ahead, you've got someone here that wants to talk to you, wants to move forward with you, but maybe acknowledging that something happened between the two of you that kind of, you know, left you guys at a crossroads. Or if it hasn't happened, it may happen later this week. And there's an opportunity for someone to correct it early on so that way you guys can move it past you and move into the new year without worrying about it. Or someone might try to like half-ass apologize for it, but ends up making it worse. Something like that. Anything else for Aries before I pull the hidden message? Queen of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So Aries, around this time frame, you're waiting on the truth. And if you don't get the truth, you're walking away. And you're not playing around. Okay? Whoever this person is, you really do care about them. You really do. You both care about each other greatly. I feel like this person generally does care about you and love you. But I do feel like someone has trouble just being vulnerable and saying, hey, I'm sorry for the other day. And then leaving it at that. Leaving it at that. Okay, someone doesn't want to acknowledge that they may have been hurtful like that. Someone doesn't want to see themselves as a villain. Someone doesn't want to see themselves as a bad person. It doesn't make someone a bad person. We all make mistakes. It's just how we handle our mistakes, and you know, is what matters. So Aries, you got someone that's trying to avoid you walking away from them, but they might end up pushing you further if they don't like take full accountability and not like sugarcoat something. Okay, so I hope that helps. I'm going to pull your person's hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through, I have strong Scorpio, strong Aries, Leo is here, Aquarius is here, Libra is here. It could be anybody though. Oh, and Sagittarius. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Unsent messages, what was never said, holding back, drafted, and erased. I got that for Capricorn. So Aries, you might have someone that's writing up an apology, but then erasing it, writing up a text, and then erasing it. It's like someone's like doing so many edits to where it's like, is this authentic? I mean, the punctuation, everything is like perfect. Like you read it like 20 million times to make certain that everything was like perfectly curated, something like that. Left on red, ignored, message seen, no response. For some of you Aries, you did get this message from this person, but you could tell that it was not authentic, so you stopped responding to it, and you're waiting for the real message to come in. You never showed up. Absent effort, emotionally unavailable, done trying. Some of you Aries, you don't want to try anymore. Okay. It's not me, it's trauma, triggering projection, inner wounds. Someone's acknowledging that they had trouble with full apologies because of, you know, wounds that they have within themselves. Maybe growing up, they never had anyone, you know, fully apologize to them and take accountability. So they kind of learned that it's just what you don't do, you know. So it's like someone saying, why does everyone get away with not apologizing to me? But when it's my turn to apologize, I can't get away with that too. It's like someone's dealing with some wounds. All right, so I hope that helps, Aries. I love you. Happy New Year. On to Taurus. I haven't decided yet whether I want to do a 2026 all signs where I look at the year for each zodiac sign. I'm still thinking about that because my schedule has been very jam-packed. If I do, I'll let you guys know on the community board. All right, Taurus is up. Hi, Taurus. What up, Buttercup? What do we have for Taurus for the next 7 days? What do we have for Taurus for the next 7 days? Hello. That card wanted to fly out. Four of Swords. You're welcome. You're welcome, Infinite Faith. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus this week? Whoa, geez Louise. The Tower and the Eight of Cups just hopped out, Taurus. That's strong Scorpio energy. What is happening this week between you and another person? What was that other card that I just saw a second ago? Shoot, what was that card? I'm drawing a blank. I wonder if it has anything to do with this. All right, we'll see if it comes back out. What was that card? Taurus, what do we have for Taurus this week? Something big is about to happen, Taurus. Doesn't have to be bad. Doesn't have to be bad. It's something significant. 2 more shuffles for Taurus this week with their person. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, Taurus, your person's feelings for you this week. We had the Knight of Cups, strong water coming through again. It was the Four of Swords. Thank you. Thank you. The Four of Swords often talks about taking a time out, taking a mental breather, a mental break to clear one's mind, to think about what needs to be done next. And then we saw the Tower and the Eight of Cups, which talks about a big sudden shift in behavior, someone turning their back on something, that is not helpful. And now we have the Knight of Cups as someone's feelings for you this week, Taurus. Someone's being more emotional with you around this time frame, like someone's in their feelings. What's their intentions with Taurus? The Magician. Their behavior and actions with Taurus this week. We have the Queen of Swords. Someone's getting ready to talk. They're going to be very honest, and it's coming in with a lot of emotional layers to it. What is Taurus's feelings for this person? The Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. Overall energy for the connection, the Two of Wands. That's Aries energy, influenced by the Six of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. All right, so with all that Scorpio energy coming through, Scorpio talks about transformation, changes, deaths for rebirths, getting rid of old behaviors that hold relationships back. It kind of feels like Taurus, this person may be acknowledging that they have not been that kind to you or that emotionally open to you, something like that. Because you're telling me that you're disappointed in them around this time frame. You're feeling like someone let you down. And we have the Six of Cups also. Six of Cups comes out after the Five of Cups with the Two of Wands, indicating that you both are feeling a bit nostalgic about something right now, revisiting how you guys first met, things like that, and looking over the recent events. Someone's getting ready to speak honestly with you with that Queen of Swords and the Magician. And they're coming from their heart. The Knight of Cups, as their feelings, tells me that whatever they're getting ready to verbalize, it's from their heart. They're not BSing. They're not BSing. This is someone that is like, hey, this is how I feel. This is kind of where I'm at right now. How do you feel about the next thing? Because the Two of Wands shows me someone sitting down, looking over their map, trying to figure out, all right, what I need to do here. Which direction do I take? Do I go left or do I go right? Taurus is on the left. Taurus is not on the right. Which way should I go? Clarify this person's feelings for Taurus. The Knight of Cups comes up as feelings when we feel a lot of romantic love for somebody, when we're wanting to pursue for emotional reasons, you know, coming from a romantic, charming place. Why the Knight of Cups? Coming from a sensitive place. King of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the King of Wands clarifying their feelings tells me that this person's feeling confident that what they have to say to you is going to benefit what they're trying to invest in with the Seven of Pentacles. And then I have the Ace of Cups right underneath that. It feels like if this person has let you down or disappointed you, they feel very confident that what they're going to share with you around this time frame is going to explain things or bring you guys closer. Because we did see that Tower card, which showed me two people holding hands after a tower, indicating that that tower actually brought two people closer together instead of ripped them apart. Okay, so let's clarify your feelings, Taurus, because you got the Five of Cups. Oh my God, I get this hair tickling me. All right, why the Five of Cups? 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 Seven of Wands. I have a Taurus that's like, back off. Back off with your loving energy. But you also have the Ace of Pentacles right underneath that, indicating to me that you're just wanting something stable, something calm, something you can build with, build off of, and you're not letting someone get close unless you can feel that someone is serious. Like what they're offering is actually something you can build off of and it's not going to waste your time. Because I also have the King of Swords for you, indicating that you're coming in emotionally detached, so that way you're using your head and not just going with your heart, because your heart would probably just want to, like, you know, just cuddle and not worry about all that stuff. So I got the King of Swords for you. I got the Queen of Swords for them. It feels like one of those talks that could bring you guys closer or seal the deal forever. Okay, but you guys are being honest with each other. And with the Knight of Cups as their feelings in the King of Wands, this person feels confident that you guys are going to be like kissing by the end of the conversation. I don't know. So let's clarify this person's intentions. We have the Magician. Why the Magician? The Four of Wands. And then I see the Page of Swords right underneath that and the Hanged Man. Now, the Four of Wands comes in as intentions when you're intending to support somebody. Be supportive, be a partner, show that you're willing to do your part. It talks about marriage. It talks about bringing people together that are a part of you guys' worlds, bringing you guys together, okay? Whoever this person is, Taurus, they don't want to lose you. Now, we don't even know what is going on with the two of you anyway. This could just be something, you know, like you guys got into a little argument on Friday morning and this person's like, hey, I'm sorry about the argument on Sunday. You know, it doesn't have to be catastrophic. Sometimes, like I said, for the Aries reading, sometimes tarot can make things seem more dramatic than it really is. So I'll let you decide whether this is something very big that's happening or something that is just like, yeah, they annoyed me the other day, but I'm over it now. You know, take it however it resonates, Taurus. All I know is whoever this person is, they're confident that this is just a learning experience for you guys and you guys are going to move forward. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. And with the Page of Swords being here, that's my talking card. That's my incoming text message card. It's my someone's keeping an eye out on someone card. Not in a creepy way. That's Page of Swords in reverse. So this person's keeping a close eye out on you, but not in a weird way. Why the Queen of Swords? King of Cups. So we start with the Knight of Cups and it progresses to the King of Cups. We want to see that. We want to see that. That's showing me that this person's coming in with emotional growth and they're being genuine and that they love the heck out of you. Look at all those fives just when I said that. And nines. Nines over here, fives over here. So 3 5s and 3 9s. And 3 2s. That's got to mean something. 2s, that's the second house. Taurus rules over the second house. 9s, we're in the last couple of days of the year, the number 9. 5s are all about challenges, conflict, and change. But it's also Leo's 5th house energy, which is all about being more self-expressive. And we got Leo right here. Taurus, whoever this person is, I like how they're coming through. They're coming in genuine-hearted. This is someone that is showing a vulnerable side that maybe they don't show to too many people. And you are just coming in protective, and I don't blame you. But it does feel like once you guys like talk over a few things, your energy shifts to some place more like calm about the situation and feeling more good. Okay. How will Taurus feel about this conversation, please? How will Taurus feel when this person comes to talk to them? The Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. And the Judgment card right underneath that. And the Fool right underneath that. Okay. Oh, and then I see the Six of Swords, which shows me 2 people on a kayak, you know, keeping the boat from tipping over. The Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor as how you'll feel about the situation tells me that you will feel like you've got some closure. Because the Wheel of Fortune comes in the upright position when we're feeling like we got karmic closure. If this was a karmic lesson to learn from and to grow from, you're going to feel like you're in control. You're going to feel like you're feeling very secure and confident about how you want to move forward next. You're not going to feel uncertain. You're not going to feel insecure. You're going to feel like you're totally in control of how you want to move forward, which is what we want. Okay, and the Emperor is number 4, which talks about stability and security and foundations. And we got the 4 of Wands with this person. So repeated 4s, okay, and the 4 number connects to Cancer. Cancer rules the 4th house, which is home and family. Okay, so Taurus, it feels like this is, with that 5 of Cups being there, the 5 of Cups is the only negative card I have on this table. Okay, it's the only negative one I have. Well, the 7 of Wands could be seen as negative too, but the rest are all positive. So that could be indicating to me that whatever's going on may be minor, because the minor arcana comes in with minor inconveniences and majors come in with significant impact. So take that however it resonates. If you're feeling like it's more deeper than just a minor thing, don't force the message, but I'm getting you guys working something out here. Because this person is coming in genuine, it feels like. You'll know if someone's being genuine or not. Okay, whoever this person is, they're coming in really confident that once they start to open up to you, you'll see where they're coming from in some regard. I don't know what else to say about that. So let's get the hidden messages for those of you in more complicated situations. For zodiac signs that came through, Taurus, I have Aries, strong Scorpio. Leo is here, Taurus is here, Aquarius is here, Gemini, Virgo is here, but it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Muted, not moved on. Hiding feelings, fake calm, still hurting. Okay, so someone just has their notifications silenced but hasn't blocked somebody. So if you're not talking to someone right now, Taurus, you may have silenced their notifications or muted them on Facebook or whatever the thing is, but you didn't actually block them. You didn't actually be like, all right, I'm done. More like, I'm done right now. Just give me some space. And that could be why that 4 of Swords hopped out during the pre-shuffle. The 4 of Swords is the energy of, I need a break from social media, or I need a break from my cell phone. I need a break from you. It's muting and silencing notifications, but it's not like blocking. Okay, so I hope that helps, Taurus. Don't force it. Oh wait, I still have more. Silent or cycle repeat, same drama, different day, stuck loop. Some of you Taurians may feel like you're in some sort of repeat cycle with the people that you date. Not this person specifically, but people that you date. You feel like you run into the same situation over and over again. That could be a sign that there's parts of these experiences that you're not fully taking in to understand what the lesson could be inside of the experience, so that way you can learn from it and not have to repeat it. All right? Like if we sit in math class every single day, that doesn't count and we don't get to move forward. It only counts if we take in the lessons and pass the test. I'm not saying that there is a test, but that was just another way of explaining what I'm getting. Truth hurts, reality check, wake up call, clear eyes. Never really over, lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. Okay, so I am strongly getting, Taurus, that there's something going on with you and another person around this time frame, but you don't feel like it's really over. You're just feeling really sad right now and just feeling like you want to push someone away for a little bit and silence your notifications. And this person is reflecting on some things with that Six of Cups and feeling like being more open and vulnerable might help you understand them a little bit more and feel more comfortable with them. Something like that. All right, so I hope that helps, Taurus. I love ya. On to Gemini. Oh, Happy New Year, Taurus. Again, I'm not certain if I'm going to be doing a New Year's live stream. I am still trying to figure it out. If I do, I don't think it'll be like in the next couple of days. It'll probably be like the first week of the year. I don't know. Figuring it out. All right, on to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Let's take a look at the next 7 days. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Next 7 days for Gemini. Two more shuffles for Gemini. All right, all right, all right. That was not cool, Gemini. Plus, I got cat hair on my floor. Two of Cups in reverse fell over. That's Venus in Cancer. 10 of Wands fell on the floor. And the Wheel of Fortune. So repeated tens. We'll see if these cards come back out, but there could be a side message coming through for you, Gemini, that you and another person may be going through a situation that feels like there's a lot of pressure on both sides, and you guys are not agreeing on how to alleviate the pressure, Two of Cups in reverse, okay, in order for things to move more smoothly. It's like you both are in the experience together, but you're not agreeing on how to make things move forward together. Someone wants to do it their way while the other person wants to do it their way. Okay, and repeated 10, that's 20. 20 is the Judgment card. Someone's needing to release ego and work in a different way. Anyways, that could be a side message. Let's see what's going on for Gemini this week. The Lovers card hopped out, major for Gemini. All right, two more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy gems. All right, your person's feelings for you this week. We had the Knight of Cups. That showed up for Taurus in that exact same situation or position, so you could be a cusper. Their intentions, we have the Death card, major for Scorpio. Their behavior and actions this week towards you, the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. A lot of water, holy smokes. Your feelings for this person, we have the Hierophant, major for Taurus. And the overall energy this week is the World card, influenced by the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the Lovers card hopped out right before I broke the deck, indicating that there's someone here that you feel very drawn to. There's a strong mutual attraction. And we saw the Two of Cups in reverse with the 10 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune previously, indicating that there's like, it feels like there's some sort of connection you have with someone, but you both are having trouble being on the same page with how you guys handle a specific situation around this time frame. It's like, imagine having a really good bond with somebody, but there's something happening that needs you guys to work together more than ever, and that's when you guys don't actually work together. It's like you guys work great together on every other scenario, but this one in particular, it's like, no, bumping heads, something like that. And it happens to be a very important situation. Like any other time, that's fine. But this, out of all the situations, this is the most important time for you guys to actually work together, and you guys don't. It's like that. It's like, I said this to my kids a little while back. I'm like, you guys get along well together every single day until we're around other people. And that's when you guys fight. It feels like that. It feels like that. It's like, really? So let's clarify this person's feelings. We got the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups is telling me that this person has a lot of love for you, a lot of romantic love. But maybe when you guys are around other people, that's when you guys bump heads. And you're like, why do we always fight when we're around other people, but we get along great when we're together? That could mean something to you, Gemini. That could mean something to you guys. You guys are going through a lot of pressure right now, and you typically work well together, but there's something happening this week where you guys are struggling with working together. Why the Knight of Cups? The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is, you know, a situation where you're exhausted, you're fatigued, but you got to keep on trying. There's something that this person is trying to work out with you, but they may feel like every time they take a step up, the ladder gets longer. Ace of Swords, they want to talk to you. They're not trusting something right now. So let's clarify your feelings first before I dive in any deeper. Your feelings for this person is the Hierophant. For some of you, you guys are already in a committed relationship. Whether you're married, living together, or have been official for a few months, it feels like I'm reading for a Gemini that's already in a relationship with this person. But if you're not, you guys are working towards it. But something's interrupting something. Why the Hierophant? The Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Gemini, your feelings are pretty good for this person. That could be where you guys are not on the same page this week. You may think that everything is perfect, and this person's wanting to say, no, it's not perfect. Can we talk about it? And it's possibly because there's a lot of times where you guys get along great and everything's fine, but this person is saying that there's one particular area in your relationship where you guys are not on the same page, but it so happens to be a very important area in their perspective for their relationships with people. Yeah. It's like, Gemini, someone is saying that you hit all the right check marks in everything else, but one area which happens to have more weight to it than all the others that you are hitting the check mark to. Or that's flipped. But this person is trying their best to overcome this, but they feel like what would help you guys more and help them be able to move forward is to talk to you about something. But they may feel like you're not taking something seriously, or not like you're interrupting them when they're trying to talk to you about something, or you're changing the subject, whether on purpose or inadvertently. It's like this person's saying, I can't get a word edgewise with Gemini right now. They won't hear me out, and this is important to me, but I'm going to keep on trying. Clarify that Ace of Swords, please. It's like you got someone that really wants a future with you, but they need to get past this one bump in the road, but they feel like you're not listening to them. Tell me more about that. King of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Three of Pentacles. Ten of Cups on the bottom. Wow, they really do want a life with you, Gemini. They're telling me you guys have unfinished business before taking something to the next level. I got the World card showing up in the blockage. I haven't been doing the blockage position for everyone else. But I did it for you. Huh. I usually do that spread for my individual readings, but for some reason it came out naturally for you. So you may be needing that position to be added, Gemini, so I'm going to honor it. Okay, so I'm sorry other zodiac signs. It just feels like this was meant for Gemini. Clarify that world card in the blockage. The Page of Cups. Are you guys not getting along in regards to children, how many children to have, whether you want children, don't want children, if someone already has children, or someone may feel like someone's being immature, a disagreement with how you raise kids together. Maybe, all right, for those of you who are dating someone for the first time, they might have a rule of not dating someone with children, and they meet you and you have all the things that they want in a partner, but you have a child. And they're trying to figure out how to overcome that. Or that's vice versa, okay? That's for some of you. That's not for everybody. I feel like that was a specific message for a couple different Geminis, but not for all of you. Four of Cups on the bottom. I mean, I have this person showing up as the Queen of Cups in their behavior towards you, which is the mama of the zodiac. So if there was an issue with dating someone with children, it does look like this person's able to overcome that and assume the role as like a stepmom, stepdad, things like that, but needs to talk to their person first to, you know, help ease their concerns about certain aspects. Like maybe this person just wants to know, all right, what would be my role? You know, what would be expected of me? This is new to me. I've never been a dad before. I've never been a mom before. I don't want to screw this up. What would be expected of me in order for me to feel comfortable moving forward with this? Like that. That was just for a specific group, I feel. But for the others who are not dealing with a children's situation or a child situation, let's break down that world card a bit more. The Wheel of Fortune, it shows me a dad with 2 kids. Yeah, Gemini, it feels like around this time frame, you and another person are either having disagreements with how to raise the kids, if you already have kids together, disagreements with how many kids you want to have if you are planning kids, or someone already has a kid from a previous connection and someone's like, whoa, that was my rule not to date someone with kids, but I like everything about Gemini. What do I do? What do I do? Or that's you. And it's interesting how I brought up my kids fighting, you know, only when we're around other people, but they get along great when they're hanging out by themselves. And I was talking about my 2 kids, and it shows 2 kids. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So if it's not related to a child, Gemini, replace it with what it is related to, all right? It's telling me, Gemini, that you and another person are meeting all the right check marks in everything else in your relationship, but one area, and that area has more weight to it than all the others. It's like, imagine being in school and getting A's on all your homework papers, but you fail a major exam. It's like something like that. Clarify that Death card. The 6 of Swords. This person wants to move forward with you smoothly, but something needs to be addressed so it could be dead and buried. So it's not something that's talked about anymore. Because with the Lovers card coming out originally, it feels like you got someone that feels very drawn to you, doesn't want to let you go, but wants to make certain that what is important to them gets discussed before they move to the next level with you. They want to make certain that their feelings are cared about. They're like, hey, please don't sweep my feelings underneath the rug. Can we talk about this before we move forward? This is a big deal for me. And I'm looking over at your feelings, and you look like you're happy, you're having a great time, very attracted to this person, but this is fun energy. Well, the Ace of Wands is fun. It's like, hey, can we talk about the heavy stuff later? We're having a good day today. Like that sort of thing. Like this person may feel like you don't want to talk about the heavy stuff right now. Clarify Gemini's feelings some more. The 7 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. The Two of Swords, Seven of Swords as your feelings. That's you going back and forth with, you know, something that you're avoiding. It's like you're avoiding talking to this person about something, or someone's avoiding talking to you about something. But the Two of Swords is my sweeping underneath the carpet card, and you ended up getting it. So Gemini, I don't know if, now remember, if this sounds like your person, assume the role of the other person, okay? It just feels like I have a Gemini that's like, I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to avoid that conversation at all costs because I just want to have a good time with my person. I'm scared that if we talk about this, it's not going to go in my favor and I'm going to lose this person. So let's not talk about it at all. Like that sort of thing. Clarify that Lovers card. Now remember, if it's not related to children, it could be related to religion. If it's not that, it could be related to, you know, just fill in the blank. Why the Lovers card? Nine of Swords and the King of Cups. Someone has a lot of love for you, Gemini, but they are stressing out about the idea of having to walk away, Eight of Cups, if you guys are unable to get on the same page with something. When the King of Cups shows up, that's someone that's very emotionally grounded, emotionally stable, and follows their heart. They will not ignore their heart. So right now we have someone coming towards you with that Knight of Cups, really wanting to be there for you. And now we have the King and Queen of Cups. But they've got to feel comfortable that their person really cares about their feelings and is not just trying to ignore them and dismiss them. So it feels like, Gemini, this person is wanting to tell you about something important that is bugging them. They're wanting to just have a conversation with you to fill in some missing pieces of the puzzle so that they can happily move forward with you. But if they feel like you're changing the subject or not wanting to answer certain questions or being around the bush, they'll walk away. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Anything else for Gemini and this person? Five of Swords. Yeah, Five of Swords is Gemini energy. The Five of Swords can sometimes be like avoidance. It's sugarcoating at times. The Five of Swords is trying to send mixed signals as well. But the Five of Swords can often talk about an argument breaking out because of dishonesty. Or someone wanting to start a conversation off one way and then the conversation totally flips into something else. Like someone saying to themselves, wow, I had expectations of that conversation going in an entirely different way. I didn't expect it to turn into an argument, but I guess we're here now, so what do we do about it? For some of you Geminis, you guys already had a disagreement. Now, the unfinished business could be that someone is dating someone that was still tied to another situation, and someone's deal breaker is they don't want to deal with third parties. It's like, hey, I met you, I like you, but you're still tied to your ex. I want to make certain that you're done with that ex before we move forward. Are you done with that ex? And someone's avoiding the conversation because they're not fully done with their ex yet, hasn't had that talk with their ex yet. And I say ex because someone is saying, oh no, we're going to break up. Like it's already happening. All right, so I hope that made sense, Gemini. That was a very specific message, but it could definitely make sense for other people if it's not. Holy shit. Why are these cards being so jumpy? Dang. Oh, can't hear. Nope. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have strong Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. That's the main ones. Oh, and Pisces. Please rock that like and subscribe button, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, you got a bonus card, too. Living in memories, past replay, stuck emotionally, sentimental. Cycle repeat, same drama, different day, stuck loop. Spiritual reset, alignment, energy return, back online. Someone is going to be going back to talking to someone around this time frame. Someone's coming back online. If someone took a break to just decompress and get off social media, take a break from texting, someone's getting ready to get back online, Gemini, and talk to you. in their head, overthinking, stressed out, spinning scenarios. Gemini, you have someone that's overthinking and in their head about something, and they're hoping that by talking to you with the Ace of Swords, you'll be able to ease their mind in some of the questions that they're asking themselves that maybe you only have the answers to, but they may feel like you're trying to evade the question, avoid the question, things like that. Fake apology, manipulative guilt, no real change, gaslight again. All right, that's for you, Gemini. On to Cancer. Happy New Year, Gemini. It was an honor to read for you for 2025. I meant to say that to everyone else. So just tell the other zodiac signs I said that. On to the Cancerians. Gemini, I posted your last reading of the year 2025. It's in the December playlist. All right. Hi, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the next 7 days. Hi, welcome, welcome. Hi, Mika. Aw, I love you too, girl. Nice to see you. Hope you're enjoying your holiday season, Mika. Aw. What do we have for Cancer? For the next 7 days, what do we have for Cancer, please? What do we have for Cancer, please? What do we have for Cancer? 2 more shuffles for Cancer. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Their intentions, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the Fool. Your feelings for this person, we have the 5 of Wands. And the overall energy we have is the 8 of Swords, influenced by the 3 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. All right. Interesting combo. Well, you got someone here that expects a fresh start with you. I'm just trying to figure out if this is someone that you just met and this is a first start altogether, or if this is someone you've already been dealing with and they're wanting to have a fresh start. I'm not getting anything negative off of them, but I am concerned by why you had the 5 of Wands as your feelings, so we'll get there in a second. Let's start with this person's feelings for you, Cancer. We had the 6 of Pentacles. Someone feels like you are a very generous person, you're very giving, very kind-hearted, and they want to reciprocate that. Thank you, one of the Moon Children. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. You got someone that wants to reciprocate your kindness. 2 of Pentacles hopped out. They may be going back and forth on how to show their appreciation. A lot of Earth energy coming through, a lot of Earth. It could be because we're now officially in Capricorn season, or that is your opposite sign, Cancer. So for some of you, they may feel like you're acting differently than usual, coming in more grounded, more earthy than your watery self. 8 of Pentacles, more Earth, all Earth. 9 of Cups on the bottom, Pisces energy. You got someone that feels really strongly motivated to put in some more effort around this time frame with you. The 8 of Pentacles is telling me that someone here is trying to work towards something, but they're not really telling me what they're working towards. I'm not getting any romantic energy off of the 2 of you or passion. I mean, I do have passion. I got the Knight of Wands. So that's telling me that there's a lot of physical attraction you guys have with each other. The chemistry is there. The excitement is there. But I was expecting more emotion for a water sign reading. So let me just clarify your feelings, because in this art depiction, it looks like you're running from this person, unless you feel like they're running from you. Seven of Wands, strong Leo energy coming through, so you could have that in your moon, rising, Venus. Nine of Wands on the bottom. So a lot of earth and fire. And then this card came out. I've been getting this card a lot today. The Tower. Cancer, you're being very hard to read right now. You're being very closed off with me. Hold on, let me use a different tarot deck. Maybe you'll talk to me with a different tarot deck. 1 second. And then I pull up the other tarot deck and it's got the Ace of Swords, which is all about open communication. I love it. All right, tell me how Cancer feels about this person. Please be as clear as possible. It's almost like I have a Cancer that's like, I don't want to talk about it. Can we just not talk about it? At least not with the class. Clarify Cancer's feelings, please, for this person. Eight of Pentacles again. And the Chariot, Cancer energy. And the King of Wands. Cancer, you want to move forward. You do. And there's something about this person that strikes a resemblance of something else that you're dealing with. And I don't know what you're talking about with that. It's like you're telling me that this person is very relatable to you in some aspect, but you're not telling me what exactly. Whether it's relatable in regards to you guys' history, your childhood, your relationships in the past, or some of the experiences that you guys have gone through. It's like you're telling me that you feel like you and this person are very relatable, and that may have what bonded you guys, but maybe the same thing that is trying to separate the two of you. But you're the only one that's separating it. This person's not. So it's like you guys are responding to your past in different ways. Like you guys might have similar backgrounds, similar past, but you're responding to it in different ways. Kind of like how two kids could be raised by a narcissist and one child grows up to be an empath, the other one grows up to be just like the narcissist. Like that. But I'm not saying that you guys, I'm not saying that you guys are dealing with who like that. I'm just saying that was the only other example I could have given you, where you both have similar backstories, similar childhood, similar life experiences, but you both respond to it in different ways. That's what I meant. Give me another card on how this person feels about Cancer. Ace of Cups. They love the heck out of you, Cancer. Whoever this person is, they adore the heck out of you. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Got the Nine of Pentacles showing up again. They may feel like you're being very independent right now. Trying to... Remember how in the beginning I said you were coming in more like a Capricorn than your Cancer self, and Capricorn is your opposite? Capricorns are very independent. Capricorns are very, you know, they're all about being productive and making money and focusing on everything else, and they're not really sitting around in their feelings. So it almost feels like I have a Cancer that is trying to not sit in their feelings around this time frame, and you're just focusing on money, career, things like that, and you're just not wanting to talk about feelings. You're not wanting to talk about your love life. You're not wanting to talk about this person. And it kind of brings me back to what I said earlier, where you're like, I don't want to talk about it. So it's like you're avoiding something. You're avoiding something. I am getting a Cancer that's getting a message from this person around this time frame, and it's like you're staring at the message, reading it over and over again, not sure how to respond to it, so just not responding to it at all. Ow, all those eights when I said that, and I was holding the Eight of Swords. Okay, so let's clarify that Eight of Swords. King of Cups on the bottom. Clarify that Eight of Swords, because you got a message coming towards you from this person. I'm just trying to figure out where you guys are at right now, whether you guys are friends, dating, lovers, separated, married. I don't know what you guys are at right now because you're not telling me anything, Cancer. This person, however, is telling me that they have a good time when they're around you. So that at least lets me know that there's some sort of connection here where you guys spend time together, you guys go out, you guys have some sort of social life with each other. This person's confirming that. But as far as your feelings are concerned, Cancer, you're not telling me how you feel about them at all. Why the Eight of Swords? The Magician and the Page of Wands. It's like you're willing to be playful and flirty with this person, Cancer, but you're not willing to be emotional with them. It's like you don't feel safe to tell this person, I love you, I care about you, blah, blah, blah. It's like you're comfortable with the flirty stuff and talking about other things that you're relatable with, but you don't want to say I love you to this person. How does Cancer truly feel about this person, please? I'm nosy. I'm nosy. Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Cancer, you're scared that this person's coming in for a little hoorah and then walk away from you. So you're being very defensive, Seven of Wands, showing up again, Seven of Wands, so that way you don't get your heart broken. It's like you're scared that this person's wanting to just bump uglies with you and then they're going to leave as soon as they get what they want and you're the one with your heart broken. It's like you're scared that someone's wanting to just be casual or be non-committal. Because that Knight of Wands coming in repeatedly, that sometimes talks about someone very unpredictable, someone that is not really looking for marriage, someone just looking for, a little bit of fun. And then once they get their fun, they're out the door. I have a lot of eights showing up here. The number 8 is coming in strongly. For some of you Cancers, hold up, side message. For some of you, someone already walked away from you and came back and you're like, oh dang, what do we do here? For some of you, someone already pulled away, not to hurt you, but because they were just doing their own thing. And that could be why this person's coming in with the Eight of Pentacles, wanting to put in effort because they see you as a very generous person. You may have someone that wasn't expecting anything to turn into anything and they just kept up with their routine of just doing their own thing. And then you kind of lingered in their heart a little bit longer because of your generosity, which brought them back around to want a new start with you. So you might have someone that didn't intentionally try to hurt you, was just casually talking and flirting, blah, blah, wasn't looking for anything serious, may have went quiet, not on purpose, to do their own thing for a little bit, but they haven't stopped thinking about you. So now they're coming towards you because they are feeling like you're a very generous person and they don't want to not reciprocate that. But little do they know, you're already steaming because it's been a couple of days since you've heard from them, or a couple of weeks, however long, and now you're kind of defensive about the fact that they just went quiet like that for some of you. I'm getting a specific side note. I have a Cancer that is meeting someone for the first time, but because of a recent experience dealing with a player, you're scared to go all in. That could be what I'm getting, Cancer, and that could be why you were like, I don't want to talk about it. Because there was nothing to talk about. You were still feeling a little bit crunchy about someone that came into your life, started something with you that was passionate, and then went quiet. So you're a little bit, bummed out about that. And now you got someone else showing up, giving you a lot of flirty attention. And you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to give to this. I feel like it's like a rinse repeat. I feel like I've been in a washing machine where it starts and stops. And it could be a part of some sort of, karma for you, Cancer. So let's clarify that Nine of Pentacles as this person's intentions. The Sun. This person does not have bad intentions, Cancer. I don't know if you're dealing with someone new and you're comparing them to someone who did kind of start something and then didn't finish, or I'm not getting anything negative off of whoever this person was that I was originally tapping into. So your mileage may vary, but whomever this person is, they're coming in very sweet, very, very playful, just wanting to have fun, see you smile, and no bad intentions. Because I dug in a little bit deeper at their feelings, and they're following their heart with the Ace of Cups. So I might have two groups of Cancers showing up in this reading today. I've got group A, where this is someone that's trying to connect with you, and there's a spark, there's attraction, but you're kind of on the defense because of someone else that kind of started off with you the same way, but then disappeared. So you're kind of not wanting to go through that again. Or group B Cancers, where this connection started off really good and flirty and fun, but because they were not coming in with committal intentions, not trying to hurt you, but non-committal intentions, they kind of did their own thing for a little bit and went quiet and didn't like check in with you. And now that they're coming towards you to talk, you're in defense mode because you don't know where you stand with this person and you don't know if they're playing games or not. I hope that made sense. Okay, clarify that Fool. Clarify that Fool as this person's behavior with Cancer this week. The Knight of Cups, and then I also see the Six of Cups right on the bottom. So for the Cancers that are resonating with the fact that this is a new person, but you're scared of old situations repeating itself, it feels like this is someone that you could actually close out that get some closure with in regarding your past. Like that person that actually proves it to you that they're actually not like all the others and they intend to stay, okay? For the Cancers who already dealt with this person, and this is the one that went quiet, this is someone acknowledging that they are making a return because they haven't stopped thinking about you. And that they did not intend to like want to build something with someone, but they couldn't help how they feel about you. Like they weren't really looking for anything serious, but they like you and they're like, oh, you know what, Cancer, I'm going to give that one a try. I wasn't really looking for anything serious, but I can't stop thinking about Cancer, so let's revisit this and see why I can't stop thinking about Cancer, is what I'm getting off of them. Your heart knows what it wants. You can wake up one day and be like, I don't want to ever meet anyone to commit to. But then when you meet that person, it's like, whoa, maybe it's because I was waiting on this person. So Cancer, it feels like around this time frame, your love life is going through like a recalibration where you're purging some things and you're letting things stay in the past. You're not letting the past affect your future anymore. And I do feel like because this person's going to put in a lot of effort, a lot of work, they're able to get over your wall that you've got up. It's kind of what I'm getting. Like this person's able to climb over that wall. Wow, that one was tricky. That could explain why you were giving me trouble telling me how you felt, because you had that big wall up with not just this person, but with me too. Anything else for Cancer in this person before I pull the hidden messages? Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and I have the King of Cups on the bottom. So Cancer, around this time frame, you got someone interested in you, very interested in you. And I do like the fact that the Knight of Cups is now advancing to the King of Cups, and you're the Queen of Cups. That's Cancer's court card. You've got someone here that's got strong interest in you, and they're going to take the time to, put effort in to show you that they want to make something work. And I feel like the more effort that they show you on a consistent basis, that wall is going to start to go down day by day. It's like they're going to help remove those bricks with you. And then the rest is history. It feels like this is someone that you really want to get close to. So for those of you in complicated situations, let's get your person's hidden feelings. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, Cancer, I have you here. I have Gemini, Virgo, strong Scorpio, Aries is here, Leo is here, Pisces, and strong Capricorn. But it really could be any zodiac sign, so please don't force it. So let's get your hidden messages, Cancer. Why is that flipped over? I got it all messed up, damn it. Okay. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Can't move on. Stuck loop, missing them, no closure. Cancer, there's someone that can't seem to get over you. And I feel like someone did not intend for something to grow on them, to become serious for them, or to win their heart like they're telling me you did. But it does feel like someone pulled away because they were not, like I said, they weren't looking for anything serious, but while pulling away, they couldn't stop thinking about you, and they're trying to investigate why they can't stop thinking about you. Blocked, ghosted, shut out, silent treatment. And for a lot of you Cancers, you may have blocked this person the moment they started to pull away, and now this person's in a stuck situation. It's like, all right, I pulled away when I didn't want to have anything grow further with Cancer. Now I can't stop thinking about Cancer, and now I'm blocked. Great. It's kind of what I'm getting off this person. Like they realized their feelings for you a little too late. A couple minutes after you block them, something like that. In their head, overthinking, stressed out, spinning scenarios. So Cancer, it feels like someone caught feelings for you, but their actions didn't show it until a little too late, and now you don't know if you can trust them or not. What's on the bottom? Oh, nothing's on the bottom. Let me flip that over. Done explaining. No more justifying. Silent exit, energy protection. I feel like I have a Cancer that is coming in loud and clear that you're done explaining to people that you date what basic communication looks like, and not wanting to have to continue to explain your boundaries, explain your needs, explain the bare minimum for treating you a certain way. It's like you're sick of having to explain to people what you need on a bare minimum basis. You're like, can I just meet someone that knows how to treat me without me having to give them the cliff notes, to give them the spreadsheet? It's like, and you're feeling a bit defensive right now. And that's why the Seven of Wands repeatedly came out for you, Cancer. You were giving me attitude. I totally get it, though. I totally get it. But you were giving me attitude, and I understand why. I'm totally, on your side with how you feel. But you were coming in the entire reading like, I don't want to talk about it. But I understand you. I would be fed up too. But you got someone that's trying to get your attention, and they understand you a little bit too late maybe. But for some of you Cancers, it does feel like you're talking to somebody but not making it easy. It's like you're throwing down the ladder and you're like, all right, climb up this ladder and then we'll talk. If you can show that much effort by climbing up this dang ladder, then we will talk. It's kind of what I'm getting off of you, Cancer. You guys are so cute. So yeah, that's for you, Cancer. Happy New Year. It was an honor to read for you for the year 2025 and prior. All right, on to the Leos. Hi, Leo. Hey, J-Dub, I just saw you. All right. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Judy. Hi, Inheeps. Hi, Colleen. Oh, wow, the chat is moving fast. I can't read that quick. Thank you, Brittany. Thanks for making time for us today. I know you said you have family in town. We appreciate, thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Thank you so much. And we got a lot of cooking to do for the sports game today. I think my brother is picking up Sonny's. So I actually don't have to cook, actually. All right. What do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo for the next 7 days? How does Leo's person feel about them for the next 7 days? What do we have for Leo? Two more shuffles for Leo. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. All right, Leo, your person's feelings for you. We have the 5 of Pentacles, their intentions, the 9 of Pentacles. Dang, this card keeps on showing up. Their behavior and actions towards you. We have the Hermit, Major for Virgo. Your feelings for this person, we have the 10 of Swords. And the overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles, influenced by the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. Wow. Jeez. Leo. Your person's kind of telling me that they feel like you're fed up with them. And they're trying to figure out how to like come out of this mess. Yeah, this person is pretty much saying, I done effed up with Leo. They are fed up with me. I just know it. Whether you are done with them or not, I mean, you're kind of showing me you are. All right. You may feel like they hurt you one too many times, or if they've never hurt you before and they hurt you one time, that one sword did a lot of damage. But let's see, because I do see new growth for you. I do see new growth. That's beautiful. You've got one of my favorite aces, Leo. That's your overall energy. This is really good to see in your love reading, all right? So regardless of how the reading is starting, it looks like it's got a good ending for you, at very least you, okay? So let's clarify this person's feelings. We have the 5 of Pentacles. They do feel like they're out of your warmth right now, like they're getting the cold chill from you. Why the 5 of Pentacles for how this person is feeling towards Leo? However, it's giving them plenty of time to think about things with the Hermit as their behavior. So whatever is going on between the two of you, Leo, you do have this person reflecting, trying to figure out, all right, what could be upsetting Leo right now and how do I get out of this mess is what I'm getting. Why the 5 of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles. This person felt like this was going to go the distance. And then I got the Page of Wands right underneath that with the Lover's card. And then the Wheel of Fortune landed in reverse on my lap. The 10 of Pentacles is telling me that this person feels or felt, remember, I'm not sure yet of where you're standing with this person right now, Leo, but this person is telling me that they feel or felt that this was going to go the distance. Like you guys were doing great chemistry, on the same page, had similar goals, had similar visions of a future together, you know, very flirty chemistry, the whole 9 yards. With the Wheel of Fortune landing in reverse on my lap, someone's telling me that someone feels like they're hitting a streak of bad luck with you, where anything that they say annoys you, anything that they do pisses you off. They just feel like they're just having a bad streak with you. Like luck is not on their side when it comes to the two of you. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is also telling me that something is not in divine timing. The timing is off. Whether that's telling me that you guys are meant to be together, but maybe not right now. Someone still needs to learn and grow and evolve, or learn and heal some shadow stuff first. Or someone's still dealing with other situations that are interfering with the growth of the relationship. I will clarify this card. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is telling me that something's not in divine timing and someone's feeling like something is not working in their favor at all. So let's clarify your feelings. 10 of Swords. I mean, if you look at this art depiction, this chick has all these swords tattooed on her back, as if to say, I'm not going to be a victim of those swords. I'm gonna gain something positive out of it. I'm going to make it my art piece. It's like, it's pretty much saying Leos are not going to take this pain and let it hurt them moving forward. You're going to take that pain and let it be your strength. You're going to gain something valuable from it. Why the Ten of Swords for how Leo is feeling towards this person? Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So the Three of Swords is confirming that you're feeling hurt. You're feeling disappointed. You're feeling hurt, but you're not angry. You're not coming in angry. It's like a when I look at this card, it's like a quiet hurt. Almost like it's like instead of you being like, oh, I am so freaking mad, they hurt me, blah, blah. It's more like a, wow, I totally had other, you know, I had other expectations of this person. They totally let me down. It's like you're disappointed in the expectations you put on them more so than what they actually did. I don't know what they did. But the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you're confused about what you should do next. You're not fully sure yet. You just know that you're done with something right now. Whether you're done with a behavior, you're done with a pattern. You're not specifically telling me whether you're done with this person in general. You're just telling me that you're over some sort of BS right now. Okay? Because you're going back and forth on it with that Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords over here. And with the Eight of Wands being here, you're just telling me that you want to move forward. You don't want to be stuck on some sort of rinse-repeat cycle. You want to see your future grow. Let me clarify that Wheel of Fortune in reverse really quick. The Tower. Shoot. Holy smokes. To see the Tower clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that is significant. Leo, whatever pain you're going through with this person, it's actually meant to propel you guys. Like this was meant to happen, but the timing was off. Like it was supposed to happen, but not at that timing or not in that way. For some of you, October 16th might mean something to you. I wonder if that connects to the Hermit right there as this person's behavior. Because the Hermit is telling me that someone's learning something, going inward and actually doing some self-reflecting on something. They've got repeated nines around them and repeated tens. Nines and tens, nines and tens. We're at the very end of something. Your person's at the very end of something, Leo, and you've got the number 10 over here as well. You're at the very tail end of something that needs to complete itself, but something might be messing up with the timing. Like something happened too quickly or too late. Clarify that Nine of Pentacles, please. The Page of Cups and the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So when it comes to this person's intentions, I'm not getting that they have any bad intentions towards you, but they are trying to figure some things out. They're trying to figure some things out. They're trying to figure out how to, like, get out of this with you. I do have the Four of Cups and the Moon right underneath that. It feels like someone shifts from feeling bad about themselves, feeling like the victim in a situation, to feeling like, oh, okay, I understand now. And this is what we want. We want to see that. Because it feels like at the start of the reading, this person's complaining about how you're treating them, but at the very end of the week, it looks like they're understanding why it needed to happen that way, why you responded the way that you did, blah, blah, blah. Like that. It feels like that. Clarify that Lover's card, the Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands, please. Whoa. The Hanged Man and the Queen of Swords. So Leo, it feels like around this time frame, something needed to be put on pause, put on timeout for someone to see something from another perspective. Like I just talked about a second ago. It's like at first someone's feeling responsive about how you made them feel, but then it switches to understanding where you were coming from. There's a change in perspectives, and I feel like it's for the both of you too. You both kind of change perspectives, okay? Clarify that Hermit. Someone here could be a soulmate catalyst for somebody. And I've been getting that a lot lately. Why the Hermit? The High Priestess. Look at that. And the High Priestess is Pisces energy and the Hermit is Virgo. They're opposites. I'm strongly getting that you and another person are meant to get like a mirrored image of the situation, like different perspectives. Like you guys were supposed to flip perspectives. You see where they're coming from and they see where you're coming from. It's like you guys flip the perspective a little bit. And I feel like that's what helps turn this wheel back around, by flipping the perspective around. That's when the Tower that could have been taken in a negative context changes to the perspective of a positive context. I hope I'm not confusing you guys. Like, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with towers. I used to hate them, but now I've seen the towers in different perspectives, and now I love them, okay? It's like someone's perspective is changing. It feels like the both of you, and that's what's going to help turn this wheel around, and then that's when the cycle completes. I don't know. I don't think this is making sense. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. That's your overall energy, and I love that for you, Leo. That's telling me that there's an opportunity for growth for you. And as I'm saying that, I open up to the Sun and the Strength card, strong Leo energies. So the Ace of Pentacles is planting a new seed. Sun gives it nutrients, and then your strength and confidence is going to help it with the rest. So Leo, it feels like you're getting a really beautiful opportunity out of all this. It's like the sun will come out. You're going to feel more happier about the situation, but you're needing time to look at it from a different point of view. Okay? So now we have the sun and the moon here. And again, they both balance each other out in their perspectives. Take the good with the bad. What feels dark begins to feel lighter once you look at it in a different way. Queen of Wands, that's Leo's court card. Leo just focusing on their self. Leo focusing on what lights them up, makes them feel charged up. And then that's when the light bulb comes off. And you start to see things in a different view. I like it. Why the Ace of Pentacles, please? Queen of Wands. I shuffled that back in. And it came back out. And I got the Judgment on the bottom. So Leo, as we get ready to end the year 2025, you're purging what no longer is necessary to take with you in 2026. And you're planting a new seed for the year 2026, which is a year of one. As for you and this person, I'm going to get another card on that to see what happens to you guys. Because you look good over here. I just want to see what happens with the two of you going into the new year. Because it's not really being clear with me on whether this brings you guys together or just was meant to teach you guys something and then you guys go on your own merry way. But the art depiction shows me you guys holding each other's hands after that tower strikes and taking that situation as a learning experience and bringing you guys closer. Clarify that tower, please. Clarify that tower. Six of Cups, and the Empress and the Moon right underneath that, and the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is Jupiter and Leo energy. That's all about success, feeling like you're getting what you deserve. So Leo, it feels like you got a happy outcome here. It feels like someone finally sees where you were coming from in some regard and stops pointing the finger at you being, mean to them or mistreating them or giving them the cold shoulder and switches it to, okay, all right, I see now. But you do the same thing. You both do the same thing. Okay, so let's get the hidden message. So either way, Leo, you're going into the year 2026 feeling like you gained a world full of wisdom and you're feeling really happy about it. You're not carrying any dead weight going into the new year. You look happy. You look strong. You look like you're just on cloud 9 over here. But it does feel like there's closure with you and another person. For zodiac signs that came through before I pulled the hidden messages cards, I've got strong fixed energy. So Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius came through. I have strong Pisces. Gemini is here. Capricorn. It could be any zodiac sign now. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. Holy smokes, a lot of bonus cards came out. We'll keep them. All right. You lost me. Final straw. Self-respect. Power move. For some of you Leos, you're like, nope, I'll learn from this experience, but they've lost me. Hot and cold, mixed signals, pull, push, whiplash. For some of you Leos, you may have felt like someone was coming and going and you were sick of that, and maybe this person didn't realize that they were doing that, and now you're not giving them anything, and now they're taking time out to understand where you're coming from. Broken trust, lies, cheating, promises shattered. Stalking their socials, watching, lurking, secretly obsessed. Some of you Leos have someone obsessed with you. I don't know if it's the same person that I was tapping into for this reading, so this may be a side message for a Leo watching, that you've got someone watching you. Whether you're posting on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, someone's watching and not saying anything. You know, watching your stories but not commenting, things like that. Muted, not mute. Rewind. Learning how to read, girl. Muted, not moved on. Hiding feelings, fake calm, still hurting. You deserve better, self-worth, realization, empowerment. For some of you Leos, you just wake up being like, you know what? I choose me. I don't need a date. I'm good. Going into 2026 single just feels actually pretty good to me. Used, then discarded. Thrown away, devalued, emotional trash. Some of you Leos are sick of being someone's emotional dumpster, and you're choosing yourself going forward. And that kind of matches this card. So whatever the situation is, Leo, it kind of empowers you. It's like a painful situation actually helped you gain a lot of strength, and now your confidence in yourself is soaring through the roof. Your boundaries is getting stronger day by day, and you've got the don't F with me language written all over you without you even having to say anything, and that right there is going to attract a lot of good things your way. All right, so I hope that helps, Leo. I love you. Do check out the December reading I did for you. It's in the December playlist. And Happy New Year. On to Virgo. Oh, wow. I got a mess here. Hold on. I used a bunch of different decks. Hold on. Here we go. All right, Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Oh, did I miss somebody? Thank you. I don't know how to say that name. C. Thiden. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know how to say your name. Yeah, it's missing a vowel. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, what do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo for the next 7 days from the time they watch this video? Add 7 days, whether they watch it a year from now, 10 years from now, add 7 days. Virgo. What's going on with Virgo's person? How do they feel about Virgo? 2 more shuffles for Virgo. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. I almost said Virgolicious because I was thinking about a Fergie song. Anyway, My vivacious Virgos. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Page of Wands. Ooh, someone wanting to be flirty with you. We have the Moon. Their behavior with you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Moon came in as their intentions. Your feelings for this person, Virgo. We have the Queen of Cups. This looks good. And the overall energy we have is the World card. And then I see the Seven of Cups and the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. All right, you got someone that clearly likes you. This person is taking things slow with you. They don't want to screw something up. This is someone that might have some of their own insecurities, but it's not enough to, you know, interfere, I feel. But you got someone that's wanting to take things slow with you because they see some potential. Like they look forward to talking to you. You got someone that really looks forward to talking to you. So let's break it down. Why the Page of Wands as this person's feelings for Virgo this week? For some of you, this could be someone new. I have the Six of Swords, and then I have Temperance. Again, I'm getting repeated messages that someone here is wanting to take their time with you. They're not wanting to rock the boat. This is someone that's trying not to come on too strong. It's someone that's trying to, you know, read your vibe. And with Temperance being there, it just feels like someone here is trying to show you that they are someone that you can work together with. I like it. I like it. With your feelings being the Queen of Cups, I do feel like this is someone that you already know about and you feel comfortable with. So let's clarify your feelings. Let me put that Temperance right there. Why the Queen of Cups for how Virgo feels about this person, please? Why the Queen of Cups? Why the Queen of Cups? Ace of Wands, and I have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Oh man, Virgo. Yeah, it feels like you both are like really giddy around this time frame. It feels new. It feels like this is one of those connections where you're maybe in the first month, first 2 months, where it feels exciting every day. Someone wants to level up with you, but they don't want to feel pushy. Let's clarify their intentions with you. We've got the Moon. Why the Moon as this person's intentions with Virgo? Why the Moon? The Five of Swords and the Page of Cups. I don't like that. It feels like this person's trying to hide their flaws. Even though this person is coming in with a desire to be with you and they don't want to come off too strong or annoy you or anything, I do like their vibe. However, they're trying to seem too perfect, too put together, too... It's like everyone's flawed. Everyone's flawed. It's like, you know what I'm talking about, where this person may be acting like they would act if they were on a job interview. It's like, all right, I see that you've got good credentials, you look presentable, blah, blah, but how often did you show up late for your last job? Or how often did you steal the company pens? Just be honest with me. We all F up sometimes. Just be honest with me. It's kind of what you're wanting them to do, Virgo, but they're wanting to hide that part. They're wanting to only show you the good stuff right now, and there seems to be a mask on their traits that you would probably see as a negative. But like I said, we all have negative traits. So right now you're feeling like everything is going good, going great, and there's a part of you that's thinking, I don't feel like this person has showed me everything about them just yet. It's like they're acting, you know, too put together. Like they haven't shown you their relaxed side yet. That side of them that is just like, you know, how they act when they're around people that they've known for 10, 15 years. You haven't seen that side of them yet is kind of what it feels like. So let's clarify their behavior with you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Is it 11:11? I don't have a clock nearby. My phone doesn't show the clock when I'm on a live stream. Clarify that Knight of Pentacles. Does it? No, it doesn't. the Sun and the Justice card and the Judgment. All right. Virgo, I do like this person. They're just worried that you're going to judge them. So it's like they're coming in very curated, but they are being authentic at the same time. It's just that they're worried you intimidate them. That could be what I'm getting, Virgo. Sometimes Virgos can be very intimidating. You guys are very observant people. You guys notice details. It's like if I'm walking into a room and I'm trying to hide that I have a hole in my sock, I know I'm going to not get away with it if a Virgo's in there. So I'm like trying to hide my foot. It's like, what are you hiding? Nothing. Just the fact that I have a hole in my sock and Virgo's going to clock it. It feels like that. I'm not getting that this person's bad but it does tell me that this person's feeling kind of intimidated by you. They're feeling like you might judge them. They want to have a good time with you. But for the most part, you are looking like you're having a good time with this person, Virgo. But at the same time, you want to have fun with the whole picture. It's like that sun is coming out, though. The fact that we have the moon here and now we see the sun in their behavior shows me you will see both sides of them. You will. It will come out. It will come out. I am strongly getting that you will see that other side of them that they may be worried about showing you. Maybe they're a little bit childlike at times and they're hiding the fact that they still watch cartoons on Saturday mornings. You know, it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be huge. It's enough for them to be like, oh, Virgo's not going to like that, I don't think. They're not going to like the fact that I still have cereal on Saturday mornings with my favorite cartoons. It's like this, they're intimidated by you. They want it to work out with you. But this person is coming in kind of playful. Clarify that World card. Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So I am seeing that this person's coming in very mature. Hold on, card went flying. Let me get it without knocking it over. There we go. This person is coming in mature. They do have a big heart. Whoever this person is, Virgo, they've got a huge heart. They've got a huge heart. But like I said earlier, it does feel like they also have a playful side of them that they're not sure if you're wanting to see. I need to get another card on that Five of Swords because that's one of my least favorite cards, but I just didn't get the same energy off of them like I usually do, which tells me that, yes, they might be coming in a little bit fake about something, but it's not like, I don't know. It's like they get like a people-pleasing energy about them. Like they have a wound with acceptance. Yeah. You may be dealing with someone that has a childhood wound surrounding acceptance, where they never felt like they were ever approved, accepted for who they are, even if they were a good person. So as an adult, they always, you know, try to show up how they think the other person would want them to show up. Clarify that Five of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Tower. Whatever it is that this person may be trying to like bury a little bit and keep you from noticing, you're going to notice it, but it's not going to change how you feel about them. In fact, it might bring you guys closer. And it might be tied to a karmic lesson for this person to trust that the right people will love you for who you are. You don't have to be something that you're not to fit in. The wrong people you have to force to fit in. The right people you can be yourself and they're still going to accept you. So Virgo, you might be helping this person heal their wound surrounding acceptance. Aww. And then I see the Four of Wands, but I also saw the Four of Pentacles indicating that you may be dealing with someone that's tired of not being themselves. They want to just like, you know, unbutton that top pair of pants or unloosen that friggin' bra that's restrictive and just relax around you. Show you that hole in the sock. And I feel like they will. Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands shows up when you've got to, you know, showcase your convictions. Be who you are without apologies. Virgo, it feels like you might be here to teach someone to be themselves without apologizing for it. Like we all have a side of us that only certain people get to see, you know? But it doesn't mean it's a bad side. Like right now, I'm wearing cat socks. I got cat socks on. They're so freaking cute. I don't know if you can see it from this angle, but I got cat socks on. 10 years ago, I would hide that. Now I don't care. They're comfy. They make me look like a little cat. So Virgo, it feels like you got someone that may be hiding an aspect of them that is not bad. It's not like something to be fearful of, but it's a side of them that are like, I don't know how you're going to feel about this. That's kind of what it feels like. Hey, I've got 5 cats. You guys already know I'm a cat lover. So there's that. So Virgo, I like this person. They're coming in very sweet. They really want you to like them. But there is something about them that you're going to discover. But I feel like it doesn't affect you one bit. You're like, hey, I'll watch those cartoons with you Saturday morning. What's your favorite cereal? I'll bring a box. You know, it feels like this is a new connection, and it looks like it could actually go somewhere. It's like they may be making assumptions off of you that maybe is something that maybe you're working on within yourself. Maybe you're healing the part of you that might appear kind of judgy, because that's not who you are. You're coming in sweet too, but maybe you intimidate people without realizing it. Could be what I'm getting. So before I pull your person's hidden message, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I have strong Scorpio here. I have Libra here. I have Pisces here. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. I already said Leo. Could be anybody though. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. And that one went flying. Love bombing, intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. For some of you Virgos, someone here is feeling like someone came in love bombing them and completely just disappeared. Only when convenient. Used for attention, emotional utility, no depth. Yeah, some of you Virgos may be dealing with, you know, someone that comes in with a lot of intensity, a lot of flirty behavior, a lot of deep emotions, and then goes quiet. And it feels like it's whenever someone needs a new supply of attention is when you hear from somebody, and that's not love. And I even have this wasn't love on the bottom. So for some of you Virgos, you may have recently cut out someone that comes in when it's convenient for them, when they're needing a supply of, you know, attention, acceptance, things like that. But it feels like whoever this person is, they were coming in genuine. But you might have, you know, someone else showing up in this reading who goes about it in a different way. Okay. So I feel like they were reserved for the hidden message portion, and the genuine one was reserved for the main spread. So Virgo, just use your discernment, okay? Just use your discernment. If you feel like someone only comes and goes when it's convenient, or they're trying to gain something from you, protect yourself, all right? And I do have someone watching your social media. Watching your social media a lot. Oh, I guess my mom just showed up. You can hear her all the way up on the 2nd floor. Bostonian women are loud. All right, so that's for you, Virgo. On to Libra, which my mom is a Libra. For those of you who don't know, I have a house full of people right now for the holidays. I've been hosting my brother's family, and everyone is here to watch a football game. So if you hear any loud noises, that's why. I got a house full of Bostonians, and they all compete to talk over each other. I'm the quiet one, and I'm not quiet. All right, Libra. Actually, no, I am pretty quiet. Talkative in these videos, but I'm quiet in the real world. All right, Libra. Let's take a look at your person's feelings this week. Hold on, where's my Burt's Bees? Oh, I left it downstairs. Crap. All right, what do we have for Libra this week for the next 7 days? What do we have for Libra for the next 7 days? Libra. Libra. What do we have for Libra? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, Libra, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Magician. Ooh, 1111, just when I was holding the Magician card. Oh, and then disappeared. It went to 1102. But that was cool. It said 1111 just when I was holding the Magician card. So, Libra, for that to happen, that's a strong sign that you're manifesting something into your life. Just be mindful of your thoughts, because, you know, your thoughts create your reality, and it doesn't discriminate between negative thoughts and positive ones. All right, so your person's intentions with you. We have the Queen of Swords, that's Libra's court card. Their behavior and actions towards you, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Your feelings for this person, we have the 7 of Pentacles, that's Moon and Taurus. And the overall energy is the King of Swords. Wow, we have the King and Queen of Swords. An open discussion. It feels like around this time frame, Libra, you and another person are having an open discussion. Like everything on the table. Talking about everything. It feels like it's to help support you guys' next vision. Because you got someone that's wanting to be cooperative with you. It's like I can picture 2 people sitting at a table together being like, all right, I'm here. What do you want to share with me? I'm open to whatever. This is our plan moving forward. What do we have to do right now to get to that plan moving forward? It's kind of what it feels like with that energy coming through. All right, so let's clarify. Because it does feel like you're wanting to talk about the future. You're wanting to talk about what you guys are both willing to invest in the situation to where you both get what you want in the relationship. Clarify the Magician for how this person feels about Libra this week. The Magician talks about creating things. And the 3 of Pentacles is in their behavior, which talks about building. So it's strongly telling me that this person wants to create with you. Why the Magician? Why the Magician? Why the Magician? Why the Magician? The King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands shows up in someone's feelings when someone's very attracted to somebody and also feels very confident in the energy that they're putting out to a relationship. So Libra, you got someone that's very hot for you, very attracted to you, is very motivated to doing whatever you guys need to do to continue working this relationship out. Whether you guys just met, have been dating for a couple weeks, couple months, I don't know. But this person is pretty much saying, hey, I'm open to whatever. As long as we're together, I'm cool. This person is coming in with a very chill disposition. It's like, this is someone that goes with the flow. This is someone that does not make too much trouble. This is someone that's like, hey, whatever you want to do today, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's kind of what I'm getting off of this person. I like it. I like this person's vibe. They just don't want to be any trouble. So let's clarify your feelings. You could definitely be dealing with a Leo. I've got strong Leo coming through all of a sudden. But I also have Virgo and Gemini here. Why the 7 of Pentacles? The 6 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. That's pretty good. Now, the 6 of Swords comes in when you're trying to move forward peacefully, seamlessly, with no issues. And it shows me 2 people on a boat trying to keep the boat afloat, trying not to rock the boat, trying to steer the boat together. And it came out with the Ace of Pentacles, which is one of my favorite aces in a love reading, and the 8 of Wands, which is talking about, Libra, you and this person talking about what the next step should be and how you both are going to nurture it to where it progresses. I like it. It kind of feels like you guys are having the official talk, like, are we still dating or are we now official? That's kind of what it feels like to me. Like up to this point, you guys may have been casually dating, and now you guys are taking things more seriously, and this person's open for it. This person intends to be honest with you. Clarify their intention. Fast motorcycle. Almost sounded like a plane about to hit the house. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at this card and it shows me a bird. Almost like, you know, like, I don't know. But that's how close it felt like that plane was. Why the Queen of Swords, please? The Page of Cups and the Six of Cups on the bottom. Now, the Page of Cups as intentions followed by the Queen of Swords tells me that someone intends to come from a fresh perspective and not, you know, let their past anchor them down. Because sometimes people will let their past, you know, affect how one, you know, responds to a new relationship. And this person's kind of telling me that they have a fresh perspective here. They're not like, I don't know, Libra, it just feels like you got a very chill person. This, if I can give this person a nickname, I would just say that they're very chill. This is someone that is not a troublemaker. This is someone that likes to work well with you. They just want you happy is pretty much what I'm getting here. It doesn't mean that their happiness isn't important. They're just telling me that you happy makes them happy. Let's clarify their behavior with you this week. We have the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys may work together, met at work, met through other people. Sometimes the Three of Pentacles can talk about networking with similar people. You guys have mutual friends. Why the Three of Pentacles as their behavior with Libra? The Emperor. Libra, you got someone that's not playing around here. This is someone that knows what they want, and they're just like sitting there listening to what you have to say and just being like, all right, it's like, sure, whatever you want. Sure, whatever you want. It feels like this is someone that knows what they want and they want you. And they're willing to like give you everything that you're requesting in order for you guys to move it to the next level. Is kind of what I'm getting off of this. This is someone very mature, but very laid back and very good looking. Very good looking, Libra. You got someone very cute here. But they also feel the same way about you. Dive into Libra's energy a little bit more, please. Someone here might be a business owner or is working towards that. If not a business owner, they have a strong reputation in their field. But I am getting like a CEO for somebody here. Nine of Pentacles. So diving into your energy a bit more, Libra, I got the Nine of Pentacles indicating that you're someone very independent. You don't need anybody. You're very self-reliant. And to have someone in your life, it's because they're adding something that you don't already have. And that's the only way to win your heart, is to add value and not be a liability. And the more that this person's coming towards you around this time frame, the more you're seeing that they are an addition to the life that you've already created, and they won't be an anchor. Libra, you got like the best reading so far. This person, I like them. Now, if you're single watching this, you may be manifesting someone like this. Remember how we pulled that magician just when I saw 1,111 people in the chat? Okay? Pulling that card, when I was pulling on your person's feelings, could be telling me that I have a Libra that's actively manifesting this person into your life right now. So try your best to not think thoughts like, oh, I'll never meet anybody. I'm always going to be single. I'm just going to meet losers. Try your best to not think like that. Try your best. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done. But if you're single watching this, you've got a fantastic person on your horizon. If you are not dating someone right now who resembles this. But for the Libra who already know who's, rewind. For the Libra who already knows who I'm talking about, this person's fantastic based off of what I'm seeing so far. And when the Emperor shows up, that's someone that's ready for marriage. And with you being a Libra, you're the Empress card, regardless of gender. Don't even worry about gender. There are no genders in my readings. Page of Wands. This person just wants to have a good time right now and just do whatever you want. This is someone that's so uncomplicated. Libra, if you don't take them, someone will scoop them up. Clarify the King of Swords. Now, if you're watching this thinking, Baddison, my person's a jerk, they are an a-hole, they don't do anything to make me happy, then this is not your message. And if someone's treating you that way, I would cut them out. Clarify the King of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. So Libra, around this time frame, I feel like someone is, what I like most about the two of you is that your communication together is very effective. You guys are very good communicators. Because with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords being here, along with the Magician, that strong Mercury influence, this is telling me that you both are really good with communication. Or you guys will be if this is someone new that you're manifesting. Really good at communicating your feelings, your needs, to where there's not a lot of misunderstandings or people not knowing what others' intentions are. I absolutely adore the King of Wands. It's someone that's very charismatic, very sweet. It's traditionally Leo's court card, and Leo rules the heart. So this person leads with their heart. They're very passionate. They're a very passionate person. This could definitely be roles reversed, Libra, and someone thinks this way about you. They feel like you're the confident one, you're hot, you're someone that, you know, is chill. Remember, reverse it however you need to, but that's just the message that's coming through. The fact that we have the Ace of Pentacles here tells me that there's something stable that is being built for you around this time frame, Libra. And I got this same message for Leo. So I don't know if you have Leo in your chart or you're dealing with Leo, but when the Ace of Pentacles shows up in my readings for love connections, it's telling me it's something that could really grow into something serious and long term. Because this is the stepping stone to the Ten of Pentacles, which is my marriage card, my long-term commitment card. Everyone putting in their same amount of effort. All right, so that looks great. For those of you in more complicated situations, I'm going to pull your person's hidden feelings right now. But for zodiac signs that came through this specific reading, I've got Aries, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo. But it really could be any zodiac sign. But yeah, this looks like it's on a really good trajectory of being a really successful relationship. Okay. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so for the complicated group, we have dreaming of you, nostalgia, fantasy, wishful thinking. For some of you, you got someone that's daydreaming about having all those things with you, but maybe hasn't vocalized it yet. Maybe they're shy, maybe they're nervous, maybe they just feel safe, you know, daydreaming about it versus the reality of it. Like some people would rather fantasize about what they want versus giving it, you know, creating it into reality, because reality sometimes crushes the wishful aspects of it. It's like, oh, wishful thinking is more fun than the reality of how it could turn out. All right. I never meant enough. Unseen, unchosen, rejected. Okay, someone could be feeling rejected by you right now, Libra, where you're not really responding to their messages anymore, or you chose another person over them. Confused as hell. No clarity, no labels, emotional chaos. Libra, you got someone that is confused about where they stand with you. They don't know if you see them as just a friend, a situationship, F with benefits, or someone that you don't want to talk to anymore. Someone is confused because you guys never really discussed your labels with each other. Oh, that could be why the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords came out earlier. For some of you, that could be the open discussion. Like, all right, I know we're not about labels, but I kind of want to know, what are we? That sort of thing. Wanting to have a discussion of, are we dating only each other? Are we don't need a label, but I need to know, where are we? Like that sort of thing. I know that sounded confusing. All right, Libra, that's for you. Either way, you've got some good stuff showing up for you, so I'm happy for you. 2026 looks really good for you in your love life, Libra. On to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Hope you guys are doing amazing. I almost dropped all of my cards. That would have sucked. Get up here. you over here. Okay. What do we have for Scorpio this week for the next 7 days? Scorpio's love life. What do we have for Scorpio for the next 7 days? What do we have for Scorpio for the next 7 days? How does their person feel about them? What do we have for Scorpio for the next 7 days? Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this in deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 4 of Wands. That's good. That's a good way of starting. Don't want to get ahead of myself. I want to see how you feel first, but you got someone that really cares about you. Their intentions, the devil. Their behavior and actions, all right, Temperance, that's a saver, okay. Scorpio's feelings for this person, we had the Page of Cups. And the overall energy, the 5 of Swords. All right, Scorpio, it feels like you and another person really do like each other, but there's something external to your situation that's kind of taking away the vibe, kind of making things difficult for you guys to enjoy your relationship. Like, I don't know. Imagine meeting someone at the workplace and you really like each other, but your boss doesn't allow dating at the workplace. So you guys like each other, but you have to hide that. And it's kind of taking the fun out of the relationship when you got to hide it. I mean, it doesn't mean that you guys have a secret relationship or anything like that. It's telling me that you guys really like each other and you really want to be supportive. 11-11. 11-11 again. The same thing happened during Libra. So some of you guys could be dealing with Libra or you're on the Libra cusp season. But anyway, it's like you guys really like each other, Scorpio, but you guys feel like you have to be sneaky about your connection. Whether it's because you don't want to hurt an ex's feelings, if you're relatively new out of a relationship or your person is, or the timeline of how you guys started your connection doesn't add up to other people. Like, for example, say you got divorced in May of 2022, but you tell people you and this person started dating in April of 2022. It's like, wait a minute, you guys started dating in April 2022, but you said your divorce was May 2022. Like that, Scorpio. Take it however it resonates, but it feels like you and this person feel like you have to kind of like be sneaky about your love connection. Whether it's because an ex doesn't want to see you move on without them, or an ex didn't find out that they were an ex until they saw your social media and you were posting pictures with this new person. I don't know. I'll do my best to see what's going on here. But it feels like your person is trying to like protect you guys' relationship from people being like all up in your Kool-Aid. I do have the 10 of Pentacles here with the Knight of Swords. The 10 of Pentacles is all about family and commitment. So I don't know if you and this person feel like family is putting pressure on the two of you guys to get married. Let me just break it down a little bit more. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the 4 of Wands. They love you. I mean, the 4 of Wands has feelings. That's telling me that someone loves you. Someone feels like you're amazing. And they're willing to do whatever to like have you in their life. 8 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Wands. Outrunning something. This person feels like they have to outrun something in order to be with you. Outrun their past, outrun an ex, outrun their family's opinions, outrun what people might say about the two of you, because sometimes the 5 of Swords can be about gossip. Scorpio, you've got someone that wants to be with you, and they're putting in a lot of effort, a lot of work here to be with you. But they may also feel like they have to outrun something. And then I see the 9 of Wands right underneath that, outrunning a situation and then climbing up a ladder to get to you. As if to say that your guys' connection is very complicated, but you guys are like Romeo and Juliet style. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like you guys want to be with each other, but you guys are scared that other people are not going to appreciate your relationship. again, whether it's because of the timeline of how you guys started dating or the situation surrounding you guys' love connection is not favorable to other people maybe, but this is your life, not theirs. Let me clarify your feelings, Scorpio. Maybe you'll be able to tell me a little bit more. Clarify Scorpio's feelings. Why the Page of Cups? Could be a child involved, doesn't have to be. Why the Page of Cups? The Three of Cups and the Emperor and the Fool. All right, I'm getting a side message. Don't force it, okay? Please don't force it. Don't force it. Someone here might be dating someone married. Don't force it. But if that's not the case, Scorpio, it feels like you want to be with this person and you're telling your girlfriends this, you're telling your guy friends this, you're telling the people that you have the closest connection to how much you like this person. But it does feel like with that Knight of Swords showing me someone playing a game of chess, you're being very strategic about what you share in case there's like a mole in the group that, you know, passes some important secrets to other people you don't want to know your business. Because I'm seeing someone with a game of chess here. It's like you're telling your inner circle how much you like this person, Scorpio, but you're making certain that you are strategic about what you share, though, in case there's someone in your friendship group that will be a blabbermouth. Like for example, if you do have someone at the workplace that you're dating and you're not allowed to date at the workplace, you might have a bestie coworker that you're telling all the juicy details to, but you're worried that that coworker is going to tell a coworker that doesn't like you, and then they tell the boss. It's like this is a very personal reading. This feels like a personal reading, Scorpio. It feels like you and another person want to be together, but you feel like you have to outrun other people's opinions. You have to outrun other people's opinions in order to be together. But at the same time, even though you guys are trying to outrun other people's opinions, that might be something that's keeping the relationship spark alive too. It's exciting for the two of you. Like a secret romance. Clarify that Devil, please. The Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. This person is very attracted to you, Scorpio. This is someone that wants to move forward with you, but they also may feel like they've got something on their shoulder, like feeling like someone's always breathing down their neck, watching their every move. Like imagine you and this person are on a date and they just feel like someone's watching them. Or anytime that they're texting you, they feel like someone's trying to look over their shoulder to see what they're texting. This is a very different reading, Scorpio. I don't know. Have you ever had that strange feeling like someone's looking at you and you're like, and you're just trying to send a text and you're like, who the heck's watching me? It just feels like someone feels like their relationship is under a microscope. All right. Scorpio, unless you guys are very famous or very well known in your community, what is going on here? It's like someone just feeling like your love connection is everyone's tea. Like you got some group of people drinking some coffee or tea, just discussing your relationship. Maybe someone's living vicariously through your love life, your dating life, and they're like, please tell me more because I'm a bored housewife. You got someone that's wanting to hear all this. All right, so let's clarify the Temperance card. Why Temperance? Seven of Wands, yeah. I've got someone that's like, back off our relationship. Leave me and Scorpio alone. I mean, look at this person. They're like, back off. Quit following us. I don't know if someone's feeling like someone's stalking their social media accounts to see who they're dating, like a jealous ex that won't leave someone. Ooh, I just got chills when I said that. And that could be why that Five of Wands is here. Scorpio, either you have a jealous ex or this person has a jealous ex that doesn't want you guys to be together and is like watching your social media, seeing what you're posting, and then sparking rumors. I don't know. It feels like someone is trying to be patient about the whole situation, and your person is trying to protect this relationship at all costs. Like this person is saying, leave Scorpio and I alone. We're wanting to be together. You and I are over, Death card. Let me clarify that Five of Swords. Please clarify that Five of Swords. The Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Someone feels abandoned and doesn't want to see someone else move on. And then I see the Empress on the bottom. I don't know if someone left someone while they were pregnant, or a mother of their kids, a father of their kids. I don't know. That's getting a little bit too specific. Did someone choose to leave their spouse for you, Scorpio? Or did you choose to leave your spouse for this person? That's getting a little bit too specific, so I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave that alone. But I am getting where you and another person are trying to protect your relationship, but the conditions surrounding the two of you is kind of ruining the mood, I guess. Where you guys just want to love each other, enjoy each other's company, but feels like you guys can't just relax and be yourself around people because you feel like you're always under a microscope, where it's exhausting your relationship out. Those two cards just fell out. Let's take a look at what they are. Hold on, that was Temperance. Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. For those of you who were resonating with the fact that you guys work together, someone here might be even contemplating walking away from their job in order to have their relationship. Now, not recommending that, okay? Your livelihood is very important, Scorpio, so think on that longer if that's you. But I am getting that someone's kind of contemplating walking away from a friendship group, a social gathering, in order to just like focus on their relationship. But I am getting someone that feels like they're holding on, but barely. Holding on, but barely. Hi, Kita. Hi, girl. Hi, Goodman. Goodman's Meditation Sleep Channel. Oh, you got a second channel now. All right. Anything else for Scorpio? The Wheel of Fortune and the Moon and the Queen of Cups. Scorpio, there's some karma around you right now. Depending on how you move forward, it could benefit you and bring you a lot of success and growth and benefits, or if you go in a different direction, it might bring some more karma that doesn't benefit you. Take that however it resonates. Because the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, it's the card of what goes around comes around. If you do good things, you get good karma. If you do things that are not really at best for the collective, you know, some tough lessons come your way. I don't know. That was interesting. So let's get the hidden messages. But Scorpio, you and this person are really like hot for each other, but I don't know how long that temperature will stay that hot once the conditions surrounding the two of you settle. Because sometimes people will get excited about a connection because it's so risque that when it does become more settled, some people do get bored and just walk away to find the next excitement. So be mindful of that. So if you're contemplating leaving a stable situation such as a marriage for a hot number at the workplace, be mindful that you might end up not being with that person long term 6 months later. You know, just put that out there. Only gamble with what you're okay with losing if the risk, you know, only like going gambling, you know, only risk the money that you're okay with losing. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. I have Libra here. Capricorn is here. But it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. 911 likes. Right when I said that about the risk, Scorpio, 911 likes. That might be significant for you. All right. You deserve better. Self-worth, realization, empowerment. Done explaining. No more justifying. It's always when I'm on a live stream is when my reading skills plummet. I swear, I am a really good reader. No more justifying silent exit energy protection. For some of you Scorpios, you're done explaining your love life to people. You're like, I'm not explaining shit. I love who I love, that's it. Burn the bridge, final goodbye, unrepairable, no way back. For some of you Scorpios, you may have made a choice between two people, and the one that you're leaving behind, you feel like that bridge is completely burned, and now you're wanting to start your life over, it feels like. Back and forth, emotional yo-yo, on and off, confusion. This one kind of matches with the art depiction of this card. Where is it? Where did it go? Where did it go? It was that chick holding the purse. Oh, it's gone. So someone may be feeling like they just want to like pack up their romantic love life and just travel away from it all and just like be left alone. Like I have a Scorpio that's like, you know what, forget my love life. I'm just going to do a solo trip on my own and get away from everything. Go on a little journey by yourself, a little road trip by yourself, things like that. All right, Scorpio, I hope that helped. I hope it made sense. That was very unique. It was a very unique reading, okay? Enjoy the rest of 2025 and Happy New Year. On to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Hope you guys are doing great. What do we have for Sagittarius for the next 7 days? Sagittarius for the next 7 days. Two more shuffles for Sagittarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, Sagittarius, your person's feelings for you. We have Justice, major for Libra. Their intentions, the Five of Swords. Oof. Someone's about to own up to something. Someone's about to own up to something. What's their behavior with Sagittarius? The Empress, beautiful. I like it. That's how you go towards an Empress. Sagittarius' feelings for this person, Temperance, major for Sagittarius. And the overall energy for your connection this week, the Ten of Wands influenced by the Ace of Cups and the World card and the Page of Wands. All right, Sagittarius, it feels like someone is wanting to like call it a truce. It feels like you've got someone that is apologizing for an argument you guys had or for some sort of rude behavior. I don't know. I like the fact that they're coming in behaving with the Empress, and their feelings is the Justice card, which is, you know, overriding the Five of Swords here. And the fact that you've got Temperance as your feelings tells me that you guys are finding a compromise with each other around this time frame. And you know, it's allowing you guys to be able to enjoy the connection a little bit more. So let me just break it down and see what the heck is going on here. All right, so let's start with their feelings for you. We got Justice. Oh, 1222 in the chat. Twos are all about balance, and I'm holding the Justice card. Okay, why the Justice card? Why the Justice card? Please, why the Justice card? For how this person feels about Sagittarius. Two of Cups, they love you. They love you. Three of Pentacles tells me that they want to work together as a team. They don't want to cause any trouble. Sagittarius, it feels like this is someone here that is acknowledging that some recent behavior may have left you unsettled, and they're taking accountability for it. This could be someone that you're married to or already in a serious relationship with. Now, the roles could definitely be reversed. If you're the one apologizing, take it however it resonates. I do have Temperance as your feelings, though. It's like everyone's New Year's resolutions is to like make peace with the people that they care about in order to not carry that weight into 2026, because it's been a theme today, I've noticed. I keep on getting this same card and the card about accountability along with it. So that's good. Why Temperance? Queen of Wands, Sagittarius' court card, Five of Wands, Leo, and the Knight of Cups and the Lovers card. So Sagittarius, it feels like there was a part of you that was tempted to just like run away from the situation. But it feels like the Justice card is slowing you down because I feel like that's all you want, is someone that knows when to own up to their own stuff, and you will do the same. So that way you guys can continue nurturing your relationship. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the energy that I have a Sagittarius that was pulling away after seeing some behavior that you didn't like. This person noticed, took accountability, and now it's bringing you guys closer around this time frame. That's where you guys are finding a balance with each other. Okay, so let's clarify the Five of Swords. I want to see what the heck happened in the first place. Maybe you called them out for being manipulative about something. Why the Five of Swords? The Magician, Gemini energy, and the Page of Pentacles. The Magician with the Five of Swords, that can be someone manipulative. Someone trying to manipulate a situation to work out in their favor. Someone very charismatic, someone that's got like the gift of the gab. Maybe you feel like someone is always trying to talk themselves out of situations where they need to apologize, and you call them out on it. Something like that. That kind of matches with the first reading I had. Was it for Capricorn or Aries? Shoot, I don't remember. Tell me more about the Magician and the Five of Swords. King of Wands. So now we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, indicating that you guys have a lot of attraction for one another. You both are very good looking people. You both have plenty of options if you wanted them, but you guys want each other instead. But I am getting that someone was being a little bit cocky, and I have someone here calling them out, and someone's apologizing. Because sometimes the King of Wands can get a little bit too confident and think that they're untouchable. And someone may have acted in a way that made you feel like they were getting too comfortable with you, Sagittarius. And you had to let them know, no, don't get comfortable with me. Don't get comfortable to the point where there's disrespect. Nope. And you started to pull away. Clarify that Five of Wands. Ten of Cups. You started to pull away from this relationship when this person may have started to get a little bit comfortable with you, thinking that they could just say whatever and have no ramifications for it. So Sagittarius, it feels like you exercised some strong boundaries with someone recently, or you're doing it this week and it works out in your favor. Because, I don't know, it feels like it knocks some sense into somebody in regards to what you will tolerate and not tolerate. And it may have even enhanced their desire for you after that. Because I got the Empress as someone's behavior towards you around this time frame. It's like this person knows now not to come towards you in ways that other people may have tolerated. Sorry about that. My calendar just notified me something. I only have 2 negative cards in this main spread. Everything else is positive. So like I said for, I think it was Aries or Taurus, I don't remember. I feel like it's one of those situations where tarot can sometimes make something feel more dramatic than it really is. It does feel like you and another person are able to handle something early before it breaks out into something bigger. You nip it in the bud because you're good with communication in Sagittarius. It's like you stop something before it gets out of hand. That's what I'm getting. You're stopping something before it gets out of hand. Why the Empress? Holy smokes. Oh my goodness, I can't reach all those. Crap, I'm going to have to switch my decks. Hold on for a second. Maybe I can get it with my cat socks. My cat paws. And I did. I got it. King of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. the Star, the Hermit, and the Ace of Swords. But that was like 5 million cards that came out, so I don't remember what it came out for. So I'm going to put it back in. Okay, so let's clarify that Empress. Actually, I think I was clarifying the Empress when that happened. The Knight of Wands and the Tower. Yeah, Sagittarius, it feels like something is either happening around this time frame or already did, where something caught your attention and you were quick to respond to it. You hopped on your horse and just took off, indicating that you will not stick around and be talked to a certain way or be treated a certain way. You just got on that horse and took off, which also got the attention of someone who may have been in positions where people never called them out on certain things, where they didn't know that that behavior was wrong. And with you correcting it, now this person's coming to you as that Empress, but it came out with the Tower too, indicating that whatever happened, you're putting it behind you because you guys were able to squash it. It's like you guys got to handle the situation before it got any bad or worse. Oh my goodness, my grammar. So Sagittarius, it feels like you're dating someone around this time frame and you clock some sort of attention or behavior that you're not impressed by, and you speak up about it quickly. You don't hold it in. You don't keep it buried and let it build up into resentment. You call it out really quickly in a mature way that lets someone know, please don't talk to me like that. And they're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And you're able to move past that. What makes things more difficult is when someone does a behavior that is not appreciated by you, but you don't say anything. And you keep it bottled in until it builds up into resentment and you start pulling away, you start resenting them, and and this person has no idea what happened, so you guys could have resolved it. I have a very confident Sagittarius that is not afraid to say, hey, that bothered me, please don't do that again. For someone to equally say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that would bother you, I won't do it again. And you're able to squash it early on instead of letting it drag out like a 6-month freaking MMA fight, you know? So kudos to you, Sagittarius. People will notice that their relationships are going to be a lot more better if they get comfortable speaking up when things don't sit right with them, but in a mature way, you know? I had to learn that the tough way too, Sagittarius. I had to learn that quickly because I didn't want to bug anybody or make someone upset or feel bad. But I'm learning that speaking up, but in a mature way, actually helps avoid bigger issues in the future than just bottling it up, not speaking about it, and coming in passive aggressive. So Sagittarius, I feel like your boundaries for yourself are really getting someone's attention. It's making them like you even more, I feel. To have that much self-worth for yourself, a lot of self-respect, is very attractive. And it feels like this person starts to like you more, the fact that you don't tolerate BS, no matter how much you like somebody. That's very attractive. Self-love is very attractive. Anything else for Sagittarius before I pull the hidden message? Ace of Pentacles. You've got a really beautiful beginning here, Sagittarius, if you want it. The Ace of Pentacles comes in when there's something stable to be built. Thank you, Candy Mitchell. Thank you. I can't talk for some reason. Thank you so much, Candy Mitchell. The Ace of Pentacles is telling me that you're building something strong for yourself, Sagittarius. The more you get comfortable with speaking up about what you don't want and what you do want with any situation, friends, coworkers, family members, lovers, you know, it feels like the more you stay true to yourself and what you need, things start to work out in your favor more effectively. That's what I'm getting. So never be afraid to call somebody out on their BS, but in a respectful way where there's room for problem solving and not problem creating. It's like, hey, you know, I know you were trying to be funny, but that joke was not funny for me. Can you not do that again? Oh, sure, fine. It depends on who you're talking to, though, because some people, even if you're coming towards them mature, will react in a really aggressive way. That right there will be your cue to be like, all right, goodbye. You've got some healing to do. All right, so before we pull the hidden message, the zodiac signs that came through is Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, Venus in Cancer. All right, but it could be any zodiac sign. So let's get your hidden messages once I get my cards out of the way. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Sweet then sour, fake nice, mean undercurrent, manipulative. Yeah, some of you Sagittarians, you're calling someone out for their two-facedness. You're like, I see what you're doing there, and I'm going to call you out on it. It's like you're noticing something really quickly with somebody. It's like, hey, how come you were like that with that person, but with me, you're like this? Love bombing, intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. Spiritual reset, alignment, energy return, back online. Some of you Sagittarians, you got someone that's coming back online, coming back in to be more communicative, more social, and you're not so sure if you want to respond to it because you don't like how someone just flaked out on you and withdrew their energy quickly. Dreaming of you, nostalgia, fantasy, and wishful thinking. Someone's feeling very nostalgic about you. Did I miss somebody? Thank you. Is it Jason or Joss Englesheart? I don't know how to say your name, but thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that. I'm going to call you Jason. That's your new nickname from me, Jason. Thank you. All right, so we already did Capricorn, so next is Aquarius. Aquarius. Na, 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 na. Aquarius. And then I'm going to go get the largest coffee in the history of coffees, the Trenta. No, I'm not going to get the Trenta. I'm going to get the Venti. Trenta will give me a heart attack. All right. Oh, I got chalk dust everywhere. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you, Moni, Jean. You are a blessing. Baddison. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Are we in Mercury retrograde? Because I can't seem to talk today. Baddison. Thank you so much, Jean. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you more than you know. All right. We got that. There we go. Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius for the next 7 days. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. What do we have for Aquarius? Ace of Swords. Someone's wanting to talk to you around this time frame, Aquarius, and it could be a very hot person. King of Wands wanted to get my attention, and then I see the Star, which is Aquarius energy, and then I see the Six of Pentacles. Aquarius, you got someone very attractive approaching you this week. Whether it's someone that you're in daily communication with or someone you're getting to know, it feels like you got someone that's very good looking coming towards you. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful aqua babies. You got another jumper. You got the 5 of Swords card. There's someone coming through that you don't fully trust right now, but let's see what your main spread shows. Your person's feelings for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Their intentions with you. We have the 7 of Cups. Their behavior and actions towards you. It gave me 2 cards. King of Pentacles and the Justice card. And your feelings for this person, the 2 of Cups. And the overall energy, the 6 of Cups. Well, this is a confusing spread. This is very confusing. All right, let's clarify it. Let's start with this person's feelings. Normally I can get like a message right away, but this one is like, I'm just seeing ellipses where it's still like pending what the message is going to be about, like it's typing up. So let's start with this person's feelings. Phoebe, we got the Knight of Pentacles. I didn't skip Capricorn. I did Capricorn first because it's your birthday season. Just go to the 2-minute timestamp, either 2 minute or 1.5 minutes. It's around the 2-minute timestamp, okay? Happy birthday season. Why the Knight of Pentacles? Why the Knight of Pentacles? The Knight of Swords and the 9 of Cups, or 9 of Pentacles. remember how during the pre-shuffle, the Five of Swords hopped out, Aquarius, and I said you may not trust this person? The more I'm looking at this spread, it feels like that may have been for them, for you. Like they're telling me that they're not fully sure they can trust you. They're confused about where you stand with them. And I feel like that's what kind of threw me off initially, because usually when I pull the spread, I can get kind of an idea of where it's headed. But when I pulled your spread, it was just like dot, 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 ellipses. It's like, oh, okay, Spirit's pending, what they want to tell me. But now that I clarified this person's feelings, it kind of connects that card to you. This person wants to approach you, but they're approaching you slowly with that Knight of Pentacles. And when I clarified it, I see the Knight of Swords. It shows me someone feeling like they have to be strategic. But they're coming in very stable and grounded, Nine of Pentacles, and very attractive with the King of Wands. And we saw that during the pre-shuffle. And then I see the King, or not the King, the Tower. Maybe they're feeling like they need to move slow because you've been through a lot and they don't want to stress you out. But I am getting that this person is wondering if they can trust where you stand with them or where they stand with you. So let me clarify your feelings. You've got the Two of Cups. Why the Two of Cups for how Aquarius feels about this person? Eight of Pentacles. And then I see the Three of Swords on the bottom. So Aquarius, with your feelings for them being a Two of Cups, you do have a strong mutual interest with them. You both are into each other and you're wanting to put in the work, Eight of Pentacles. But with the Three of Swords being here and the Six of Cups was the overall energy, this could be telling me that your prior relationships have all been painful or mostly have all been painful. And you're scared that this person is just a repeat of all the others that you've dated, perhaps. So because you're not trusting them, they're picking up on that and associating it as maybe they can't trust you. I hope I'm explaining that. Like your fear not trusting them is actually being translated to them as, should I not trust Aquarius? Kind of like that saying, if someone's accusing someone of cheating, it's usually because they're the cheating one. Like this person may be saying, wow, Aquarius doesn't trust me. Should I not trust them? Something like that. But you're kind of telling me that something to do with your past, Aquarius. Clarify the Seven of Cups. The Lover's card and the Page of Swords. Their intentions is to watch you right now, Aquarius, because they're confused, but they do really like you. This is someone that's very drawn to you. The Lover's card shows up as intentions when someone's intending to make a choice from the heart, a choice that is going to be beneficial for both parties, but they feel like they have to watch you a bit because they're confused about where you're coming from. So they're in like fantasy mode right now. But the good news is they came in with the Justice card and the King of Pentacles as their behavior, which is telling me that they want to be honest with you. So if you did feel like you couldn't trust them, it looks like they're showing you early on that you don't need to worry about that, but they're still trying to figure out if they can trust you, is what I'm strongly getting. It's like they're telling me, oh no, I'm going to make it perfectly clear that they can trust me, but I'm still going to be uncertain of whether I can trust Aquarius. They don't like people not trusting them. So it's like if you had any confusion and doubt, they want to throw that out really, really early on. Could be a Libra that you're dealing with. Clarify that Justice card and the King of Pentacles as this person's behavior with Aquarius, please. The Queen of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. It's like they want to share with you some of their own history in their love life so you can understand them a little bit better. And they're hoping that that's going to set the tone of you opening up about what's going on with you. So they're kind of hoping that by sharing their past experiences with pain and broken trust, it's going to open up the door of you opening up about what's going on with you, so that maybe you guys can find a common ground to figure out what's going on here so it doesn't destroy this opportunity. I like it. I like it. It's like this person is sacrificing their own pain and history and memories to make you feel comfortable, so that way you can start opening up to them about your pain and histories, so you guys can like figure out if you guys can trust each other. I like it. I like it. This person is very smart. You are too. You both are coming in very smart. But this person is definitely using their high intelligence as a way to like bring you guys closer. Why the Five of Swords? The Star, Aquarius energy, and the Magician. Look at that. Aquarius, I feel like you're healing from, you know, a lot of pain from your life. The Star is telling me that you've been through a lot and you're working on yourself. You're doing a lot of shadow work, but there's still some moments where things come up to the surface and it triggers you. And it's like this person is being aware of that and wants to take it slow with you with that Knight of Pentacles, but at the same time, they want to make certain that they can trust you too. Because sometimes hurt other people. They can be compassionate about what you've been through, but they also don't want to be, you know, a target. Clarify this person's feelings some more for Aquarius. Queen of Cups. This person really cares about you, Aquarius. And that's why they're trying to be strategic about how to like move forward without any complication, without you thinking less about them when that's not their intentions. This feels very new. It feels like this person, I don't know. This person is very confident in themselves. Tell me more about how Aquarius feels about this person, please. Eight of Wands, and then I got the Six of Swords. So Aquarius, this is someone that you would like to move forward with. This is someone that you would like to, you know, get to know on a deeper level. This is someone that you don't want to see walking away. But I feel like them coming towards you, opening up about their own history, is actually something that you appreciate. You're like, oh, thank you for sharing that. So yeah, about my history, blah, 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 blah. And it kind of brings you guys together a little bit. And you guys start to see a familiarity in each other. Like, oh, so you've been through that too. Okay. And you guys kind of like, you know, it kind of feels like that. Tell me more about how this person is showing up for Aquarius. Four of Pentacles. This person is coming in very protective over you guys' relationship, but they are also looking like they could end up feeling exhausted if they're having to pay the price for someone else's past behaviors. Because this person is being very clear that they haven't hurt you. And that they're willing to hold on tightly because they see the value in you guys' relationship, but they also don't want to be punished for other people's mistakes. Like if someone cheated on you, they don't want you to be like a helicopter for them, fearing that they're going to do the same to you when they didn't do anything wrong. They shouldn't be punished. Now, the roles could definitely be reversed. But Aquarius, it does feel like you and this person could have a very reciprocal relationship, a very healthy relationship, actually, if you both, like, you know, communicate with each other. Today has been the theme today has been communication, I swear. If more people communicate better together, it's just, oh man, it's a game changer. Give me another card. I want to know what is blocking Aquarius. You know what? Let me use a different tarot deck. What is blocking Aquarius in their love life right now? What is blocking Aquarius in their love life right now? Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. And then I see the Lover's card and the Ten of Swords. Five of Cups. Someone may be a divorcee and still dealing with the betrayal of an old relationship, an old marriage. For others, someone is the product of a divorce family where someone had to watch mom and dad go through a gnarly divorce and it's stuck with somebody. And someone is hyper independent, has learned that you can't always count on other people, so just count on yourself. But when the right person comes along, it's hard to let that person in. So Aquarius, it feels like you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. That 10 of Swords is telling me you've been through a lot. You've had plenty of swords in your bag. You felt like a human walking dartboard more times than you want to admit, I feel. And it's hurt you deeply. But I am getting strongly that whomever this person is that I'm tapping into really does want to love you, but they also have a lot of love for themselves, and they will not, you know, stay in a situation where they feel like they're, you know, the target of assumptions. Because I feel like this person really wants to be with you. Just use your discernment is all. If this person's coming in lying, clock it. If they haven't done anything and they've been showing up correctly, definitely do what you got to do, Aquarius. Let me get your person's hidden message for those of you in more complicated situations. But it does feel like you got someone that wants to love you. For zodiac signs that came through, I have strong Gemini, I have Scorpio, I have Libra. I had a lot of Libra. Cancer is here, Capricorn is here, Leo, and Venus in Cancer. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. By the way, Aquarius, I'm going to be posting your end of December reading either tonight or tomorrow morning. However, when I was doing the edits, I noticed that I left out the hidden, the no contact cards in your video. I do apologize. I will make it up to you in the monthly for January, okay? I noticed that when I was doing my edits, I was like, oh crap. I left that part out, so I do apologize in advance. You'll see it in tomorrow's reading, but I'll make it up for you in the January monthly. All right. Oh, you got some bonus cards. Truth hurts, reality check, wake up call, clear eyes. Healed, not hooked, freedom, detachment, clarity. You know, Aquarius, I feel like you're healing. You're just at that point where you're kind of just, you're still kind of sifting through some truths and not so truths. All right, so you're like in an awkward stage of being ready to fully love someone, but still in that stage of needing to just love yourself for a little bit. Okay, and that could be what I was tapping into in that last reading. You got a really great person trying to come towards you, but you're still needing to focus on yourself for a little bit. Spoil you a little bit. Gaslighted, manipulated, doubting yourself, twisted truth. For some of you Aquarians, you may have felt like you were dealing with someone that anytime you accused them of something, they would say, no, I didn't do that. That's all in your head. You're overthinking. You're paranoid, blah, blah, blah. And you're scared to wonder if they are accurate about what they're saying or if they're trying to gaslight you. Stalking their socials, watching, lurking, secretly obsessed. Some of you Aquarians, you have someone that won't stop watching your every move, and it's because you may have pulled away and muted their communications with you. You chose them, third-party betrayal, replacement. Someone feels like you chose another person over them and they haven't stopped watching you. Real eyes, real lies, seeing clearly, illusion cracked, awareness. I'm strongly getting someone saying, Aquarius, you chose that person over me. So Aquarius, some of you may have chose to leave a situation to be with another person, and you're scared that how you got someone is how you're going to lose them, even if you were the one that had a choice and they didn't. Something like that. So I hope that helped. You had someone that's having trouble letting go of you, Aquarius. Okay. So I hope that helps. I'll be posting your end of December reading tomorrow morning. So Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I do apologize. The part where I usually pull these cards in that video is missing. I forgot to pull them. But I will owe it to you in January for your monthly, okay? On to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. See what's going on for you guys. Is someone saying the audio is messed up? Is someone saying the audio is messed up? Can you guys hear me? It's fine? All right, thank you. Thank you, Goodman. I appreciate that. All right, let's take a look at Pisces. What do we have for Pisces this week for the next 7 days? Pisces. What do we have for Pisces, please, for the next 7 days? Pisces, what do we have for my water fishies? Pisces, I have a new video posting for you tomorrow. Knight of Swords hopped out. We'll see if it comes back out again. I have a new video posting for you tomorrow, okay? Around, I would say, noon tomorrow, Monday, Eastern Standard Time. 2 more shuffles for Pisces. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you. We have the Queen of Swords. Their intentions with you, we have the Fool, major for Aries. Their behavior and actions, we have the Emperor, major for Aries. Your feelings for this person, the 6 of Pentacles. And the overall energy is the Lover's card. Influenced by the Hanged Man, Pisces, major arcana. All right, so Pisces, you got someone that's clearly interested in you. And it looks like you feel mutual. But you're holding back a little bit with that Hanged Man there. It's like you kind of don't want to go all in just yet. You're kind of making them wait a little bit. Not on purpose. You're not like trying to like play hard to get or anything like that, Pisces, but you are making this person wait a little bit. And I feel like the anticipation is actually making them want you more. But that wasn't your intention, I'm getting. It's like the more you try to like pull back a little bit, just observe what your heart wants, what you feel like you need to do, you're getting this person even more eager. I mean, look at this person right here. This is their intentions and this is their behavior towards you. You got them all eager by the phone, waiting on your text, waiting on your phone call, waiting on your reply. They're like, just give me Pisces. You got someone that wants you. All right, so let's clarify their feelings because they're feeling like you're not as nurturing right now. Like they may feel like you're kind of reading them a little bit. Like they feel watched by you. They feel read by you. They feel like you're trying to notice everything about them. Why the Queen of Swords for how they feel? The Queen of Pentacles. With the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Queen of Swords as their feelings, this is someone that's telling you that they feel like you are very commitment worthy, you're very high value. The Queen of Pentacles, when it comes up in the upright position, that's someone very reliable, resourceful. And the Queen of Swords is a very intelligent person. This person has a lot of positive things to say about you. But you also got the queens that think a lot versus the queens that feel a lot. And normally with a Pisces reading, I get a lot of feeling cards, but instead I'm getting thinking cards. Because earth signs and air signs are the thinkers of the zodiac. And man, it's cold in here. I have a family member that likes the AC on really, really low. So I'm like freezing. Anyways, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords are the thinkers, okay? So when someone feels like you're just like in your head a lot about the relationship, but they're okay with it, they're just rolling with it. Kind of matches with, was it Libra? Libra's reading? It's like you got a very chill person here that's just rolling with whatever because they want to be with you. So let's clarify your feelings. You got the 6 of Pentacles. Why the 6 of Pentacles, please? Why the 6 of Pentacles? Why the 6 of Pentacles as your feelings for this person? Oh, it gave me 2 cards. 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. Judging by the art depiction, Pisces, it shows me you want to move forward, but you're just looking really worn out when it comes to your dating life. It's like, yeah, I'll hold on to this person, but I'm so wiped out. My love life has been so draining for me. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like You may have struggled to find the right person for a long time, and you just keep on meeting people that exhaust you. And then when you finally meet someone that actually is worth a dang, by that time you're too exhausted to enjoy it. It's kind of like starving for food, and then when you finally get your meal, it's like, I'm too hungry to even eat this. I'm too tired, malnourished, I can't eat it. It's kind of what I'm getting for you, Pisces, because that Lover's card shows me a really strong dynamic between you and another person. It's like you're thinking to yourself, I finally meet someone special, but now I'm too worn out to even enjoy it because of the crap heads that I dated previously. No offense to any crap heads. I'm just kidding. So Pisces, you got someone here that really wants to build with you, but you're just trying to rebuild your strength. You're trying to rebuild your strength. You're on reserves right now. You're fatigued. You're tired. You're just not as motivated as you normally would be. What was that? It was like a weird bird that flew by. Clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool, the Magician, and the Hierophant. Pisces, this person is really confident that you'd be happy with them. This person is really, really confident that you'd be happy with them. The Hierophant talks about a higher level commitment. The Magician is my manifestor card. So this person intends to manifest a relationship with you. They feel like you would be happy with them. And not in a cocky, smug sort of way, even though sometimes the Emperor gives off that vibe in this art depiction. It's more of a, I know you'd be happy with me because I know how to treat people. It's that type of vibe I'm getting off this person, Pisces, where they're not like, everyone's happy when they're with me. No, it's more of a, I know how good of a lover I am, so I know you'll be happy with me if you gave me a chance. That's what this person is pretty much saying. This is someone that knows that they are a good supporter. It doesn't mean financially, but it could mean. It's just when the Emperor shows up as behavior, that's someone that serves and protects. When they care about someone, they treat that person like it's their most precious cargo. You know, the Emperor is someone that protects their family, protects their home, protects their loved ones from any negative outsiders, okay? Regardless of gender, you got someone that's like, I want to protect you. Clarify that, Emperor. Clarify that, Emperor. Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles on the bottom. Pisces, you got someone showing up in this reading, whether you're single and you're manifesting this right now, or you already have this person in your life. There's someone showing up in your reading that loves the heck out of you and wants you to know that you'd be happy with them. If you gave them a chance, you'd be very, very, very happy with them. The problem is they met you a little too late after your experiences with not so kind people. It's like, imagine meeting a whole bunch of liars and takers when you're a very generous person, and then by the time you meet the 11th person who actually has a heart of gold, you don't trust to give to them because of all the other takers. It's like, no, forget it. And that person's like, wow, I'm actually one of the good ones. But because you met all these people first, you know, I got to work a little extra harder for you to see my intentions. It's like that, Pisces. Clarify that Lover's card. The Two of Pentacles, you're still coming in undecided, but I do have the Page of Cups right underneath it, which is your court card. You're trying to take baby steps with somebody right now, Pisces. You're taking baby steps. You're taking baby steps with someone, Pisces, because you're appreciating their approach. You're appreciating how confident they are in themselves. You're appreciating how they're letting you just breathe a little bit and get there on your own and not forcing you to be ready. You know, imagine starving for a meal and someone puts a really good meal in front of you, but you're not eating it because you've gotten so used to starving where they're like force feeding you. It's like, no, that ain't gonna work. Let my nervous system relax and feel safe to eat. Clarify that Lover's card again. Queen of Wands. And then I see the 2 wands right underneath that. Strong Aries energy. Holy smokes. I got a lot of Aries coming through here. I got a lot of Taurus, Gemini, Pisces. Scorpio is here. And Virgo, Gemini, but a lot of Aries. Now, Aries rules the first house. And we're about to step into the year of number 1. If you break down the year 2026 numerically, 2026 breaks down to a 10, and then it's reduced to a single, that's a 1. Aries rules the first house. So with all this Aries energy coming through your reading, Pisces, the first house is being activated for you around this time frame, I feel. See what plants are in your first house, see if there's any, what zodiac sign is there, I don't know, because that might be an area that they're wanting you to work on around this time frame in your love life. The first house is all about trying new things, reinventing yourself, starting over, things like that. But yeah, Pisces, it feels like around this time frame, going into the new year, you've got someone that's going to be worth a damn here. Someone that's going to want to hold on tightly while you let the past just fall down and fall into smithereens and disintegrate. Not to be so dramatic, but it feels like this person's confidently saying, I'm going to be the last person that Pisces ever dates because there will be no more after me. And I like that confidence. That's someone that knows what they want, and they want you. So let's get the hidden message. Holy smokes. What a good end to the read. Crosswatcher. Okay. I see you. You're smooth. I like it. Please rock that like and subscribe button, Feet Girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I gave you my all. Overgiving, drain, love unreturned. Yes, that totally checks with this one. Pisces, by the time you meet the right person, you're already worn out for giving to all the wrong ones. The tea is cold now. No more drama. Over it. Past expired. Yeah, for some of you Pisceans, you're like, I just need a break from my love life, please. Yeah, this person may be great and all, but I still need to focus on myself. If they're really that serious, they'll be there when I'm ready, you know, to start looking again. Till then, no. I'm just doing me. Glow up. Transformation. Confidence. Inner radiance. I choose me. Yeah, some of you Pisceans are pretty much telling your person through this reading, give me a minute, I'm just focusing on myself, and maybe we can revisit this in about a month or so. All right? Love me, leave me, back and forth feelings, unstable affection. Yeah, I feel like I have a Pisces that's really exhausted by the unstable affection that they've gotten from other people, that you're just needing to spend some time on yourself, Pisces, and ground your energy and focus on filling up your cup, because someone kicked your cup over on the floor, it feels like. So if you're single right now watching this, Pisces, you may be coming off of the tail end of a user or someone that was very disingenuous with you, and you're needing to focus on you, and you're manifesting a really great person into your life. But if you already have this great person in your life, but you're exhausted to even enjoy it, focus on you. And if this person's that serious, they will be there when the time is ready if you're in alignment with each other. Because right now, you got someone that's really eager and looks like they're willing to give you space. The right person is not going to force you. The right person is going to be like, hey, I like you, so I'm just going to do my own thing while you do your own thing. And when you're ready, come call me, you know, when it's the right person. All right, so I hope that helps. All right. It was an honor to read for you guys for the year 2025. Not sure if you'll hear from me again before the ball drops. I still have Aquarius and Pisces to post for the rest of the year, but until then, the next readings will be when 2026 happens. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to do a New Year's reading, not like New Year's Eve or anything like that, but like the first week of New Year's, do like a general all signs reading, not just on love topics, but like everything for the year. Still trying to figure that out. But yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. I appreciate you guys for being here. And thank you everyone who was here for the live stream. I've got a football game to attend with a lot of people downstairs, so I've got to go. All right, I love you guys. On that note, I rock that deck. Later, Gators.